Hello, board members. How are we doing this fine Thursday before Elden Ring stream? Well, I hope. As it is Thursday, it is time for our Tactical Thursday. What was that? That was a new noise. Tactical Thursday, which means it's time for us to continue Wolfstride. That's right. The Striding Wolf. Wolfstride it is. Elden Ring now available. If only I had more time. But hold on 1 second. I'm just gonna make sure that this. I'm gonna put this in here. Make sure that's going. Okay. Yeah. Doing a thing, making sure that this is purchased and ready to go. Elden Ring tomorrow. And we're gonna install. Look at the content. We're gonna get it started anyway. I'm not gonna actually finish it right now because that would be silly. I would tank all of the frames right into the toity. All right. But until tomorrow, until that glorious time tomorrow, with which we will commence the Elden Ring. Tonight, where? Oh, it's up in the. I forgot. I have the special Thursday catalog. Forgot about that. We have Wolfstride. Ika, welcome. How's it going? I guess I should put that the other way, so when I look like this, it looks like I'm looking at the chat. Yeah. But welcome, Ika. How you doing? Well, I hope. How am I? How's it going? It's going okay. For me, things are going okay, generally speaking. Overall, maybe, I don't know. Other things, maybe not. But right now, I'm doing okay. I hope you're doing okay. Ladies Intro, welcome. I hope Ladies Intro's doing okay. Hopefully HR's going well. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I gotta get the controller for this. It turns out this visual novel is best played with controller. Let's continue. Whoop. 39 days remaining, 1 day to Armored Junker. Going well? Good to hear, Ladies Intro. Good to hear. Doing well. I'm having fun with this chapter. Lane gets to find out more about what is happening, and I get to write some fun things. That's good. All right, so I think we saved basically. Hold on, let me check something. 18, 40, 40. Okay, yeah. We basically saved right before this because there is a chance that we might lose the ability to give people pineapples.
I don't know, dude. I'm sure he's okay. How can you be sure?
Yeah, we don't have any pineapples. Lots of money, though. All right, so we're going to call it quits for the night. Tomorrow's the fight and the hammoning. The hammoning is going to happen. Okay, we don't have any movies.
Let's call the police. The dog's been missing.
All right. Fun things like betrayal. Your friends having you... Your friends having you being told someone already watched your entire life like it was an entertaining show. Hating you. Because your friends having you, that's a little bit of a different thing depending on the connotation of having. Because it could be like halving, like cutting something in half, which would be bad. Or having you as in like, I can't wait to have you, like... implications. Flemin. Yeah, I want to make sure I'm pronouncing this. Flemion. Welcome. How you doing? Having a good day, hopefully. Okay, we're calling it a day. Filet mignon. Got it. Filet mignon. Okay, that I can remember. That's a word I'm familiar with.
The doggy, nerd.
I'll do one last sweep around town. You wait here.
Oh, okay. Ah, I assume this is a friend of Ladies Intros. I assume that means you're a Minecraft friend? Fan? A few hours later.
So, did you find him, dude?
Still nothing.
Hey, I hope I'm not interrupting something.
National legend. Oh, he's here.
You guys said I could come by, so...
I never said that.
I really wanted to have a look at your... Holy...
Yeah, I'm always in Zen stream. Oh, okay. Well, welcome. I don't know. This is not... I will tell you right now, if you couldn't tell, this is not Minecraft. This is a visual novel with a little bit of turn-based strategy involved. But welcome. It's very fun, very silly. I'm sure you're familiar with Hildegeist. Hildegeist's son, Peepoo the robot, is here. He's that little robot guy on the bottom there. He's got a lot of character. He's very charactery. Definitely Minecraft. No, absolutely not, Ika. Not Minecraft.
This is really it? I can't believe it. How did you guys get your hands on this?
Oh, we're getting the deep lore, everybody. This is a great time to be here, Filet Mignon.
It can't. This has got to be a replica.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm National Legend.
I figured that much, but who the hell are you?
Goose Booba. Oh, no.
Oh, sorry. I'm a pilot. I pilot an extinct P1 Gallo 01.
Wait, this isn't news. We already knew this.
What you got here is... Man, I can't believe it. This is a legend.
Huh?
How do I put it? I mean... Gosh, this is so hard. Your mech, the cowboy, it wasn't supposed to exist.
The hell are you saying?
My mecha, the P1 Gallo 01, is the predecessor of the P1 Gallo 07.
That's not surprising.
What about 02, 03, and all the others?
They don't exist. In fact, most of the P1 models were recalled and recycled by the government. My 01 and your impossible 07 are the last Gallos still in operation.
Wow. Time to activate the secret powers. Oh, yeah. We are definitely going to stumble across the secret hidden thing behind, like, the pilot seat that activates super mode.
They were both built with approval from the Chinese government, but your cowboy... He was also completely destroyed. Dumped. Buried deep underground. Your mech is a national secret. And also a national shame.
What?
Oh, maybe this is just such a huge flop that they tried to bury it.
The P1 Gallo 07 was specially made for a man called Guy Lee.
Oh, we heard about this guy.
He worked on the docks as a crane operator. Legend says one day a mysterious container arrived on his bay. In it was the P1 Gallo 01. He learned how to pilot it in secret, taking the mech for short strolls during the night. According to legend, he fought a giant sea squid. Though, I don't believe that one.
A kaiju?
But I do believe he kept a cargo ship from sinking using the 01.
How do you do that in secret? Because... Yeah, I don't know how you would walk a giant mecha that's multiple stories tall around in secret in the middle of an active delivery bay, like ship cargo bay. It would be either the worst security ever or it's the least busy cargo bay in all of human history.
Guy Lee was originally from Taiwan. But when his story spread all over China, they made sure he was made a national hero. He was endorsed by the government and became an official pilot. The thing is, the P1 Gallo was never considered a good mech. It had several flaws. Guy Lee was a prodigy. Many believed his mech was keeping him from achieving his true potential.
Okay, we kind of
Even
thought about
so,
that.
He refused to pilot another mech. He became the legendary underdog.
Whoa, dude.
How come nobody knows about it?
That's a great question.
China was an isolated country back then. It was hard for the rest of the world to know what was going on. But we had our own matches and stuff. The mech sport was not even 2% of what it's become today. There are not many left who know about Guy Lee's story. My father was one of them.
Is he Guy Lee's mechanic, or is he your dad?
Guy Lee is the reason I became a pilot.
So mechas have been around for a long
Guy Lee
time,
fell
it
into
sounds like.
oblivion
Then.
after losing almost every match he fought. People lost hope in his Gallo 01. Then out of the blue, a millionaire offered to help. He was in talks with the Chinese government and convinced them of manufacturing a new, updated version of the Gallo 01. A mech that would be built especially for Guy Lee. He wasn't so fond of the idea at first, but he agreed to it on one condition. The mecha wouldn't be named P1 Gallo 02. If it was gonna be his, it'd have to be his number.
What?
The lucky 07.
Wow.
It's his special
The P1
lucky
Gallo
number?
07 underwent several
Lucky
tests,
07?
supervised by Guy Lee himself. At his first official fight, Guy Lee absolutely demolished his opponent. Everyone was astonished. It was finally happening. Guy Lee would be ready to fight overseas. Unfortunately, on his 7th fight, the Gallo 07 had a severe problem that had been missed. The secondary engine was leaking what was thought to be an insignificant amount of fuel.
No. There's no amount of fuel that is insignificant, especially in a mecha.
He ignored all warning from his support team, pouring all his soul into a battle that already seemed to be lost. He refused to accept the Gallo 07 would lose a battle. It was the perfect mech for him. A vessel for his warrior soul. The intense heat generated by Guy Lee's opponent's attacks ignited a spark. Flames spread everywhere with incredible speed. Finally reaching the cockpit, Guy Lee died, burning inside his own mech, still fighting.
Wow.
They were both incinerated.
No way, dude.
So wait, was GW actually GL? Like Guy Lee changed his name to like Guy Wee, and like suddenly
The Gallo 07 fought 7 times and won 6 battles. Many journalists started looking for facts as conspiracy theories about a government deal started to emerge. The Chinese government buried lots of evidence that the Gallo 07 had ever existed. And Guy Lee was soon thrown into oblivion. But now, the very same model that Guy Lee piloted is right in front of me. And this can't be a replica.
How do you know that?
The markings, the frames. I see you've modified most of it. But even so, he's still a Gallo. Just like my Gallo 01. I could tell a Gallo from any mech on the planet. And this is one of them. No one could have pulled it off except for the Gallo company. And it ceased to exist right after the 07's incident.
Couldn't they have made another one?
Why would they? This Gallo was made especially for Guy Lee. Then it went on to become a national shame.
I don't think winning 6 out of 7 matches and dying to try to win the 7th is a shame.
There was no purpose whatsoever in making another one. The only explanation I can find is that a fan of Guy Lee made an exact replica.
That would cost so much money.
But as I stated, this is an original Gallo, despite the changes made to its original parts.
Also, this thing in its base form was trash, by the way, everybody.
This is the original P1 Gallo 07. I just wanted to see it with my own eyes. By chance, I saw you fight with Joe, and I couldn't believe it. My father would collapse. I'd give everything to have this mecha, if only for a day. Are you guys willing to make a deal?
No way, dude.
Yeah, not at this point.
Yeah, I thought that would be the case. In fact, I should have made an offer before spilling my beans.
Probably.
Anyway, not my style. You had to know these things. I'll let you name the price. Not even then?
Nah, dude. I always knew Cowboy was special. We're never gonna sell it.
Too much money? Yeah.
I see. I wonder why you would choose someone like you. I can't sense the desire in you. The will to win above all. This mech is a winner. It is made to win.
False. It was made to be average at best, and we've turned it into a winning thing with a good pilot and lots of upgraded parts.
Guy Lee's spirit lives within it. It burns with desire. The flames of his will to win one more fight. Perhaps time will tell if you really deserve it. I should leave. Thanks for this opportunity.
And lots of pineapples. Yes, you're correct, Ika. There is lots of pineapples that have paved the way for this machine to be as good as it is now.
The next time we meet, I'll be the one to test your spirit. Don't let me down. You better bet your life on it.
Well, they better start handing me some better parts so I can start having, 300 plus HP like everyone else I've been fighting lately. Oh, we've seen this guy before. Wait, isn't that the guy who died in the beginning? Day 25, 38 days remaining. Cowboy versus Armored Junker. He got better? Well, that's impressive. It's a super future, so it makes sense. Well, it's a hyper tech alternate timeline, I guess.
Come on, we wasted too much time already.
Once I woke up to the screams of a child. I never knew kids could scream like that. Like nails scratching the inside of a throat. It was a rainy morning. The day had just about started. But for that kid, it would never really end. He shouted and called out his brother's name again and again. All to no avail. I kept thinking that maybe his brother got lost in the woods, a broken leg under a tree. That somehow he had passed out. Imagination is your worst enemy at times like this. His voice grew weaker and distant, like a dream. I can still hear him calling when I close my eyes.
We gotta find him.
Still unnamed narrator. I mean, I've already killed my protag twice. Well, Ika, you have a unique situation going on, which is a good thing if you're a writer. You're doing things no one else has ever done before. That's important. Want to have another time, and maybe just one more time. I mean, what's a fourth time when you've already killed him 3 times, right?
What if he's hurt or something? We should have done something sooner. Why didn't we do anything?
Because Shade sold him out.
Calm down, man.
Duke! My dude! Where are you? I'm fucking worthless. I can't afford to lose another friend.
This kind of pain wakes up forgotten memories. Memories of his brother, forever lost in the woods.
I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. Why wasn't I there for you? What the hell was I doing?
2 minutes of distraction, that's all it took. A life undone.
Is Knife gonna get hit by a
How far
car?
could he have gone? Little feet crossing the river into the forest. They should have brought him back. His brother's smile. Now a forever hollow chasm.
This is all my fault. This is all my fault.
It all becomes one. Bits and pieces of me inside a coffin. His brother in the woods. Duke in the woods.
Okay.
Bits and pieces of everything. We are the all dead motherfuckers. Can't be the kiddo forever. Still pushing the little daisies to make them come up. We're part of the earth and the scars from which you thrive. You can't be the kiddo forever. But right now, you shouldn't be anything else.
The crap's going on here?
Nope. So far, Duke. Suddenly, Duke appears.
What's with you, kid? You all right?
Also, Peepoo just laying on the ground for some
Comes
reason.
Out of the woods. I step out of my coffin. Sup, motherfuckers? Alternative realities coming to life. A glimpse of joy. Though he knows his brother will never come back. I'm still dead. The chasm is still there. But Duke is here. And now I go back to being just a reminder of what used to be unbearable. A glimpse in the dark. Get back. Get back. Out of the light. There you go, kid. You gotta fight tonight.
We looked everywhere for you.
I'm sorry, kid. I just had to deal with something.
I'm glad you're back, man.
It was just a few days out. I can take care of myself.
You could have said something.
Almost killed him, wizard.
Yeah, Peepoo's gotta put up with all the drama. Peep!
You okay now, kiddo?
Yeah, dude. I lost too much already. Don't do this to me ever again. I can't bear the idea of losing someone I care about. You're not allowed to drop on my watch.
I'm sorry about that, kiddo. I won't do it again.
That's good, dude. I'm glad you're back.
Oh, okay. Okay, everyone seems. Oh, we are playing as we are Pineapple. We are Knife Leopard suddenly. What? All right.
How you holding up, man?
I guess I'm fine. Sorry about the drama. It ain't like me to lose my mind like that.
Maybe this is the big change. Yeah.
Pineapples, don't sweat about it.
Thanks, dude. Man, I was so pathetic. I wonder how Shade never loses it. Guess I'm still not one of the cool kids. Shade, GW, Duke. I tried my best to be like them, but I just don't have it in me. That cool factor. I still feel like a kid around them, but I'm glad they're still my friends.
Oh, okay. Well, we still have our money, so that didn't go away. That's good. I don't think we have any new of these.
Hey, donkey! Keep your head straight! I didn't train any weaklings. You're my best student. Now go out there and kick some ass.
Ah, there's a typo. Typo. The pineapple reveal. It's there's a typo.
If that pea dog ever wanders off again, I'll kill him myself.
Wow.
Nobody messes with my donkey.
You're the coolest, Sensei. I'm really lucky to have all of you guys here. I don't want to think about the aftermath of all this, but I can't help thinking I'll miss you guys like hell.
In Zomboid, you managed to get over 8,000 kills. Congratulations, you're like 100. You're 8,000 times better than me because I usually can't get above like 12.
Damn. Now I want to cry in some corner. Keep it together, dude.
Okay. We can still give pineapples. Alright, so that didn't go away. Oh, maybe we just couldn't have finished up like the exorcism thing because we're not Shade anymore. Only 800. Well, yeah, but you're not done. By the time you're done, you're going to definitely be 8,000 times better than me. So get to work. Kill them zombos. But yeah, so since we're not Shade anymore, we can't, I guess, finish up like the exorcism thing. So since that's done, we finished up all the slates, all the Shade stuff. Also, maybe the arcade. I don't know how exactly that works, but.
Oh, darling. Tough night, is it? Don't worry. It's not easy for any of us. But let us keep going. In the end, everything's gonna be alright.
Oh, that's true. I can't give pineapples to Pineapple anymore.
I got some goods for you, as always. Kick some ass for Aunt Z tonight, will ya?
I wish I could age like you, Z. You look tough as hell. You're an old badass lady, if you ask me.
Unless Shade takes a spot, that could be true.
You got so many wrinkles. It's like desert skin. Don't get me wrong, I like it. I'm just glad you can't hear my thoughts. You kick my ass.
Or some other things potentially, but yeah. Oh, okay, apparently we can't do the repairs ourselves. We have to start paying for them all the time now. I wonder if that means Shade's gonna leave or something.
Had to deal with some stuff.
Ah, Juno, welcome. How you doing?
I can't really talk about it now. Let's just focus on the fight ahead.
I'm really glad you're back, friend. All those painful memories about losing my brother. I thought I was over it, but honestly, I don't know how to heal that wound. You always felt like an older brother to me.
Pretty good, pretty good. Just getting started on the big reveal that we're now playing as Pineapple. Oh, I'm still in shock about the things that are there that just keep happening with this module. Okay, so oh, there's Fancy Jack. Okay.
You got this, Uncle Knife.
Thanks, Nev. I'll do my best.
You're the best. Don't think of yourself otherwise, okay?
If only you knew, Neb, how much I want to run away from all this.
Ah, Ching Mirai, welcome. How you doing? People are coming in. Is Wolfstride catching on? Is this the new classic that all the kids are talking about? No, it's Elden Ring. It's always going to be Elden Ring forever and ever. But I couldn't dream.
All those thoughts disappear once I'm inside Cowboy, though.
Yeah, focusing your mind on a single thing. It's like a bonsai garden, or you know, painting miniature trains or whatever.
While I'm there, I can almost grasp my true self.
Oh, I can start the fight. Okay.
Oh boy, what the hell happened to the vibe around here? Feels like a fart funeral.
That's a odd description.
You ready to go or what?
I don't really know shit about you. But I'm really astonished about how round your ass is. I really gotta hold on tight not to squeeze it. Not in a sexual way, I mean.
What?
It's like when you see a bald guy and you want to drum on his head.
What is happening? Is there no one else keeping you company? No, I mean the office clears out after like, you know, I start at like 4:30, and you would think there'd still be people here because most people you would think work 9 to 5, but when I get into the office, it's mostly cleaned out. You got some, you know, the food cart lady wanders around still, and you got security downstairs. Obviously, Lady's Intra's cousins running around, and you got the confused guy who's wandering back and forth trying to find building 4, and I tell him it's building 2, 3, and 5. Those are the only ones I know about. OSR, welcome. It's not a lie, it's just, you know, awkward. No touching without permission, let's say that. Welcome, OSR, also, by the way. Wow, with so many people here, let's do a... Can we do a food lore? What did everyone just eat? What's the last thing everyone just ate? As usually, I'll go first. I had Burger King, or what is it? Flappy Jacks in Australia, I believe is what they call that. But yeah, Lady Z and Hilda was having a girls' night. Oh, okay. That's, I mean, they can get up to some wacky stuff for a ladies' night. Chocolate. Ooh. Wait, you had a... Okay. You can't be that vague. Unless you literally mean you just ate like a raw chocolate bar. You have to give us a little bit more than that, Juno. I took a break from chili and had steak with mushrooms and broccoli. See, that's a dinner. Oh, man. What kind of steak was it? Oh God. Yes, deforestation. Okay, which module were you playing for deforestation? Because there is a lot. I mean, an absolute ton of stuff you play where you're cutting down trees. I got a shrimp and bell peppers quesadilla on the way. Ooh, that sounds good. Minecraft. Okay. Probably the least harmful form of deforestation.
Yo, man. I hope everything is okay with you guys.
Sound weird, but I ate chocolate with some small bread. I don't know. It was a frozen meal. Was clearanced. Oh, it go back on that. Two naughty what's in module? Yeah, they get pretty adult over there. They have full-grown like adult conversations about like adult things like taxes and car bills and renewing your car warranties. Chocolate with some... Well, isn't that like a specialty some places? The chocolate, like a chocolate croissant. Isn't that a like a French delicacy for dessert? Juno?
Let me know if you need anything. Break a leg tonight, and tell you what, drinks are on me. Let's celebrate your victory in style.
I wish I was a pig man. Do they have a corkscrew tail or something? I wish I had a tail. I would hold all sorts of stuff, like a monkey. I think I'd rather be a monkey then. I don't know if pigs can hold anything in their tails.
Oh, it sounds fancy. I believe it is. I just slapped some pieces of chocolate on bread and ate it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think there's a French chocolate baguette thing I've seen once or twice at the grocery store. I don't remember what it's called now. Like is it baklava? I can't remember. But I mean, if that's your thing, you wanted some chocolate on some bread, you go for it.
Then again, I think I only need a tail. That'd be cool.
All right, so that's everybody? Let me double check. At this point, I don't know what else to expect, so I must stay. I'm not going to do this for myself. I just want everyone to feel proud about it. Interesting. Yeah, just like how it tastes. Yeah, exactly. That's fine. Texture is a big part of taste and texture and stuff. It's a big part of it. It's like some people I hear don't but they don't like coconut because of the weird texture the flakes, coconut flakes have. And it doesn't bother me, but I hear that a lot from like literally people on the radio and stuff talking about how they don't like coconut because of the weird texture of it. Like, what's his name? The guy from Zombieland who doesn't like snowballs because of the weird texture of coconut. I'm like, oh, all right, I guess. Okay, so I can't leave. I've talked to everybody. I guess it is time to go do this fight. I hope to God that my mecha is up to snuff. Because I have, like, the best stuff I can put on it, but... Oh, sorry, you love coconut? Fair, me too. Like, I think I like it in everything except maybe, like, just plain. Just, like, plain coconut out of a coconut maybe isn't my favorite thing ever. Alright. But, like, frozen desserts, drinks.
Uncle, please! Can we just go in silence?
Oh my, wait, is that a Banga Bus reference? The Banga Bus is coming? Oh my god, there's no way.
Did you catch my drift?
Is this a Banga Bus reference?
You youngsters nowadays, you got no sense of humor.
I totally agree.
See? That thing agrees with me. Hell, sometimes I forget you tag along. I feel a bit of remorse for burying you in my backyard. Like I committed a tiny little murder. Good thing you're not even alive, so the cops ain't coming.
Wow.
Anyways.
Get absolutely ruined, Peepoo.
Fasten your seatbelts, you pivates!
This is a weird man. A weird hog man.
Trash. Just give it your all.
Foam gun has returned.
Fraggle Jam.
What? Oh, I thought that was them playing the sound of like a car accident. Oh my god, I thought like we died on the way to the match or something. Oh my lord. Okay. Just a tiny murder, you know, as a treat. Yeah, exactly. All right. Okay, I think we determined she's a close range fighter. Or at least she was last time. We'll see how this goes this time. Okay. Looks like she's maybe upgraded her chest piece a little bit, but we'll have to see what else she's done.
Did you do it on purpose?
Yes? Why wouldn't I have done it on purpose? Gonna slug reload, and then we can defend. And then when hopefully we get punched twice, we'll get our super up and we can hit her again next turn. Foam gun's probably my favorite VA here. It's very good. It's very good. It sucks that it's not more common, that it only pops up once in a while, but bash, okay. One more? That's it? That's all you're gonna do? Really? Really? That's all you're gonna do? Oh my god, I thought they were gonna do more. Okay, that takes 2. We could Well, that's actually okay. Oh, we're doing the arm, though. That's fine. I'm actually okay with that. And then what we can do... I'm gonna push her. And we move back. And then... yeah, we can rifle burst. And then I'll reload, and that'll set us up for next turn. We'll have our super, and their block will be down, and then we can shoot them right in the chest for maximum damage. Also, they have a weird... oh, their thing's also built up, so we're about to get hit really hard here. But assuming we survive... oh, we might not. running punch. Oh, there goes our arm. That's okay. We have the stuff to pay to get it fixed. Push. That's fine. Oh, actually, you know what we can do? Let's do it this way. Rifle burst. It's defending again? I did not expect this. What? What?
Did you do it on purpose?
Kind of. Okay, so now we just need to slug reload and we'll finish it off. There we go. Ba-bam! Is there a reason your office is empty? Are you working late? Yes. I always, since I have a day job, I have to come in after that. So I'm always working in the office at night. That's why there's usually not many people here. Just security to see me in, like I was saying, and the food cart lady stays around, which is nice of them. Obviously, Lady Centra's cousin is here, but I think he's here just to harass me. 750 real deal dollars. Hey, okay. I hope there wasn't supposed to be conversation there because I completely obliterated her in like 3 turns, but...
I was shackled much too young.
I don't know how he got that job. Well, presumably you've made some kind of enemy in HR that hired them or somehow got them in through security just to be able to come in and harass me. So,
I was taught.
Do you have any enemies in the HR department? Or like I guess one of the other hiring departments that somehow got him in? Maybe security? Did you like refuse to give a raise to one of the security heads and they got him a free pass?
I never meant what I said and never said what I meant.
They better not be making potato salad? What? Is that code? I don't know. Look, I'm not hip to all your crazy lingo of the corporate world, all right? I'm a barely paid contractor here, all right? Making potato salad.
It didn't matter where I'd go. I was never free.
All your cousins make bad potato salad, Lady Zentra? Oh, okay.
But I thought I could at least free you. And maybe in the process, I'd free myself.
Okay, this is GW.
Here, the weight I've been carrying has become clear. I can't help but look back at those times when I pretended to be what no one could. Behind the smiles, I could peek through the gaps, dive deep into the wounds and scars that made us what we are. We're all so fucking hurt, and so ashamed of letting others know.
Hashtag lore. The lore. Good to know. I'll keep that written down in my mind.
I'm done with this shit. I'm breaking the unspoken rules. So for once, show me who you really are.
What happened, dude?
My mother's been kidnapped.
What?
I looked everywhere for her. Went to every spot she could possibly know of. I just couldn't find her. Only thing I got is a note saying she'll be safe for a while.
Okay, so Shay did have his mom kidnapped.
Dude, we should call the police.
Look, I messed up with the wrong people, kid. It's not just the gambling. Crap, kid. I don't want to get you involved in this shit. They won't leave me alone. You're all in danger. I have to go.
What? Are we losing him?
No way, dude. We'll get your cash and we'll bail you out of this one. Just give us more time. We'll climb those ranks like crazy and get to the finals. I promise you.
Thanks, kid. But I need to go. I don't want to drag you into this. Think about the girl.
Okay, so I guess what we would have to do is if we decide to go back, and try to max out Duke, we'd have to go back to that save right before the fight, and we'd have to just grind pineapples for, like, the rest of the stream.
I don't know what else they're capable of.
I don't know if that's what we should do, though.
This ain't gonna end well, Wizard.
I don't know if I want to use a whole episode of this, especially before the big finale or the big event tomorrow, to just grind pineapples.
And who do you think they're gonna go after once they drop you?
It wouldn't be a sports story if there wasn't some controversy with a controversy in the story in the background. Right, exactly. If organized crime wasn't involved in a sports story, it wouldn't be even remotely true to life.
No one. They already got my mother. I got no one else.
You got us. I know those types of guys, and they're not letting that slip. Somebody's gotta pay. And they know we got eyes on the prize. So, let us buy your freedom back.
Oh, maybe he's not leaving. Yeah, Shade, there was a little cutscene where Shade called somebody, and in the background you could hear apparently the lady who voices Duke's mom was with the person he called on the phone, implying Shade had something to do with Duke's mom being kidnapped.
As long as we're still in the game, your mother's got a chance. Let us be their entertainment, if that's what they want.
Yeah, I don't know what it was a little snippet. It was very strange. And she didn't sound like she was scared. She sounded like maybe she thought she was on some kind of like date or vacation or something, because she wasn't scared and she was just asking for them to get like more food or to make out or something. I don't remember the exact line. So it's very strange. I'm not sure what's going on.
Catman.
They're watching us right now.
Is that a pallet swap Shade? What?
Crap.
It's about time we got some motivation.
Don't worry, dude. We got your back.
Damn you crapheads.
Oh, he's gonna cry. End of day 25. 37 days remaining. 4 days to Sari.
Glad to have you back, dude.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. I'm just over here smoking my cigarette, looking at you in this mirror I have in my hand. I mean, smoking a cigarette.
Thanks, kiddo. Sorry about, well, everything.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. That's basically what that guy was doing. Was that right there. Looking as much chalant as he could.
I hope I can still be of use.
We missed you a lot.
Not really. We finally got to enjoy some peace and quiet.
Yeah, right.
What the?
All right, Wizard. We gotta get back on track.
All right, so at least we can keep giving him pineapples.
Let's get ready for whatever comes our way.
You got it, dude.
Oh, okay, we're back to Shade. So we just played him for one night? I guess just for funsies, or what? Okay, well that's maxed out. First things first, we gotta do the work, get the bot up to code. Like I said, we didn't take very much damage. Like, we lost the one arm, but we had the recovery to get it back, so... Alright, let's check in.
Will she be alright, though?
Who?
You know who. My vacationing mother.
As long as we keep going.
Okay, so yeah, he knows she's also being kidnapped-cationed. So she thinks she's on vacation, well, we know she's actually been kidnapped.
Mom asked how we're doing. I said we're great. These are the best days of my life. I still gotta finish my homework, though.
True.
This homework stuff feels like a cold drop during a hot shower.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, nerd. Don't do anything crazy. This ultimate golden god dream of yours. You realize it's quite impossible, right?
Not if I have enough pineapples, you little robot fool.
Why do you say that?
The way it's structured, that's all wrong. What if we lose our rank to a challenger?
Then we just gotta challenge someone else.
Yeah? What if they refuse to fight us?
Then we keep trying. We're bound to find someone.
It's true.
You never give up, do you?
Oh, he gives up all the time and also actively runs from all of his problems. This is the first time he's not doing that.
All of the time, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm ready, dude. Throw whatever you got my way. I'll deal with it.
He's had multiple monologues about how he runs from his problems all the time, and he refuses to face them.
Uncle Knife is really pumped up today.
Okay, we can try one of these, but the last one we tried, we got our butt pretty well handed to us. We'll try again and see if maybe we get lucky and they've turned down the difficulty a bit, but we were pretty outclassed. Well, at least we get our good starting maneuver. Yeah, look at that. Almost 300 health and a bunch of armor on. Like, this thing is way above us. It's got basically, like, double our hit points in every category except to butt the head, I think. We'll see what happens. We'll see how hard this is going to hit us. Intimidate, okay. Okay. He stunned our arm, that's bad. Adjacent. Get wrecked, but at a -5. Okay, that's not bad. And he pushed us. Okay. So... Oh, I can use rifle burst. Okay, excellent. But we can use this, though. And he didn't guard at all. Interesting. Oh, but we got the bonus. Actually, so you know what? I'm just gonna push. We'll just do this. Oh, you know what I can do? Actually, hold on. Let's do this. And this will eat 2. Oh my god, 115 damage on that bad boy? Oh my lord. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe we need to be doing more punching. Holy cow. God. Right arm is offline. We don't have another attack to finish him. Lord, so frustrating. We'll do this. Our arm's still standing, barely. Oh, GG's. Oh, GG's. But it's not over yet. Don't get close. Oh. He... Wow, I guess that punch is able to avoid... Humiliating punch. Okay, that one was... Okay, so he could bypass our guard and then punch us in the arm. Oh, we're okay. We're completely okay then. Nice. We'll just do this. Not cheating at all. Sweet. And then we can just do a cardiac arrest. And this will put him down. Thank God he split his damage and didn't like focus it all on the like arm or something. Well, there we go. We actually got a win there. We got very lucky though. That bot did not have good offense. Decent defense, but bad offense. And it doesn't give us much XP anymore. Oh, wait. Ah, I did it again. I don't know why. Okay, well, we can try this, but... We'll see what happens, but... They have so much health right now. I mean, at least we'll be able to eat the armor off of it, so if we hit it with something else, it'll just be full damage, but... My goodness. Cactus guard. Move back. Yeah, we're gonna move back here. We'll see what they do. I mean, we did 100 damage on the chest, so that's good. Okay, -5, so that actually worked out. Another bus burst. And they're adjacent. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do that. I'm going to move back this way. Attack. Nice. Oh, we're out of ammo. Oh, wait, we could do that from here? Really? I would not have guessed that to be an option. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just... Oh my god, that was enough to kill her? Oh yeah, Seltier, did you watch the Project Zomboid video I posted with the chair? I haven't watched it yet, but I saw the description. That's why I replied with the, oh my god, yes, yes, yes. I did not think that punch was going to be enough to kill her in one hit like that. I thought we were going to have to put some more damage on her. Okay. If we can, wait, so who did I beat? Oh, okay, so I did just fight that one again. Well, that barely worked out. We'll do that again. We'll do it one more time, and that'll give us 17. Please, God, put pineapples in that box. Just give me some free pineapples. I'm not asking for much. Oh, good, and everything's the same, so we should be okay here. This should basically go the same exact way. This is just free XP on the old season pass right here, folks. Lifetime supply of pineapple. Oh my god, that would be amazing. That would have to be like the final one from once you reach like level 30 or whatever. There's no way they would do that halfway through the season pass. Not with as big as pineapples are in this. Because that's a lot of free equipment. Perfect. Okay, so no reason to get crazy here. We just know what we need to do to win, and just do it. Boom, and then we do this, and then we just win. Boom, perfect. That gets us level 17. We can finish up with we'll be finished with the VR battles today. All right. Perfect. Wow, that got us a long way into level 17 too. Grinding that fight out might actually be better for us than just doing random battles. Okay, we talked to everybody. Everything should be repaired. Oh, we have a cutscene.
Hey, Shado, there's something I wanted to show you. Here, take a look.
Nice pilot registration. Something wrong with it?
Tomorrow it's his birthday.
Oh.
We gotta do something for him.
Okay, Filet Mignon, thanks for stopping by. You sleep well. I guess if you're interested in watching someone play Elden Ring for 24 hours, stop by tomorrow at 6 p.m. to watch me do that. It'll be a thing that happens. But have a good night.
He's turning 25. That's a big occasion.
Not really.
I don't recall.
We should throw Uncle Knife a surprise party tomorrow.
That might be a fake. That might be a fake birthday. No, I'm gonna be playing it myself for 24 hours. Well, that's fine. If nothing else, you can put me on in the background, and I can just kind of keep you company indirectly. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill so hard, team.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Just help me out a bit. He'll never know what hit him. This is gonna be so awesome.
Well, I would ask you more questions about what you're gonna do, but I don't want to keep you up either. So, you sleep well. You have a good evening. Maybe we'll see you. Stop by tomorrow. Oh wait, Chiang Mai. Did we get lunch? Or yeah, what is it? What would it be? Yeah, it would be what, lunch from you? Did we get Chiang Mai? If you're still here, did we get your lunch order?
All right, I'll get Duke on board. We'll start preparations tomorrow morning. Be ready.
Sure.
I feel like hitting the bar today. Oh, come on, a Season 4 trophy? Those don't even do me any good. Oh. They're killing me here, team. They're killing me. Oh, no, not lunch yet? Okay, then what was breakfast? That's the great thing about food, is you had to have eaten at some point. So, I know you had to have had food, like, if not lunch, then breakfast. Oh, robed people are still here. Not doing anything, though, but they are here. I mean, it's pretty round. It's 9:35 a.m. Yeah, okay, that's breakfast time. You could have breakfast right now. You could have some down under, flapjacks or whatever. That's I mean, it's pretty big. It's pretty big and round. I can understand the draw there, I guess.
Let's hang out again so.
Not for me personally, but for people who are just, really into butts. That particular hogman's got some butt. What is a down under waffle? Already at work? I'm out the door at 5 a.m. Oh, that's fair. Well, if you get lunch while we're still on the stream, because that would mean, what, like another... Well, you've already been... Yeah, like another 2 hours you could have lunch. So, I mean, if you're just having some ham sandwiches like I did for lunch, that's fine, too. Ain't gotta be fancy.
I heard about what you did, son. Good work. No more.
Oh, okay,
I
we already
guess I
talked
can
about
sleep
this.
sound debt free. You know, I could have helped if she asked. I even married some.
Yeah, he married some people. Yeah. Guy in his cockatiel, we know. Junk hunt. I think the junk mining is the one we got better at doing. And that's like... Yes, this one. Let's go! Oh my god, I'm off to a terrible start. Nope, get out of there. Furry little jerk. What? Okay. How did I not? Okay. How did I not get the best one? I did super good. Okay, everybody, here we go. It's time to start mining for the pineapples. We get to grind out these pineapples. Optimally, I think I need to. I want to get 3, but I don't know if 2 is enough per day to make the leverage we're looking to get. Nope. Get out of there. Come on. There we go. Full cylinder engine. That might actually be a new item. I don't think we've had one of those before. Full cylinder engine? Hold on. Oh. Oh, it's more nano fluid, but an optimistic engine. I guess it's like a full glass. A glass half filled, a glass half empty. So it's the base attack goes down, but we get more nano sauce. So every 2, 3 would be 70. It's not really worth it. It's not helping enough on its own. It was able to somehow get it to like, I could get 2 of them in 3 turns, then it would totally be worth it, but that's basically not much better than 50. Not good enough, not better enough than 50 to warrant. I was so close. It was going so well. That could have been the one too. That could have been the perfect run. Where I got every piece other than the ones that... Oh, I was hitting the wrong button. Pineapple, we got one team. Everyone strap in, 1 down. Okay. So I have a question. Okay, everybody. So tomorrow, obviously, I'm gonna die a lot. It's a FromSoft. It's gonna be involved. Should I have a death counter just to show like how many times I died, or maybe I should just do one for like only on bosses, or like what do we think would be the most interesting to keep track of with a 24-hour stream of Elden Ring? I'm not. Nope, get out of there. Ah. Come on. I just need at least one more pineapple. Please, just one more. Please, good sir, just one more pineapple. How can you have a pineapple if you hadn't had all your junk yet? Please, sir, just a little more pineapple. Well, I can't have a perfect run now, but I can still have a really good run. No, get out of there. A dodge roll counter? I don't think there's... Look, that's gonna take... Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get a widget set up for that, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to keep track of how many times I dodge rolled on my own. So unless, Ika, you are, like, volunteering to stay up with me for 24 hours and push the button every single time I dodge roll, then, yeah, I'll do that. But otherwise, there's no way I'm gonna be able to keep track of that on my own. Not in the middle of all the boss fights and all the other nonsense I'm going to be putting up with. Unless I go like hyper poise build and I never dodge roll at all. And it's all just tanking everything with shields and maximum armor. I've never done a max poise roll or a build before, so that would be different. I'm very torn on what kind of build I'm going to do for the Elden run. I'm guessing probably like... I mean, my classic to go to is high agility for my first run. I do the, like, you know, wandering soldier who has high dodge or high agility. It's usually how I start them out. Gonna lurk for a bit? Alright. But I usually start out with a high agility build. And that goes all the way back to my first time playing through Demon Souls, where I started with like the wandering mercenary or like soldier or whatever they called it. So usually I go Dex for my first build. But I've also done a lot of trying to do the first time through using fist weapons only, like only doing the cestus or the cestus or however you pronounce it. I don't know how viable that is, but I think it would be cool. So I'm just really torn between do I do my traditional like agility build, or do I do like a two-handed cestus build, or do we bring back Moroskoth and go like big strong boy and have him just hit everything with an axe? I'm very torn. And the little bit I've read about how the new like items work, it sounds like you can really build potential for all kinds of cool, even non-magic, you know, skill moves that you can stack up however you want. Come on. I think the only bad thing about this is that there's no way to end it quick. I have to finish it. And I mean, obviously the money's good if I don't start tanking suddenly. The money's good, but... Get out of there. It's just time consuming. Come on. And of course why do the grocery stores not have pineapples? Just let me go to the grocery store and buy pineapples. Make them expensive, but make it, you know, make them really expensive. And that way, if I grind out this and I don't get any free pineapples, I at least have a way of spending money to get pineapples. Because I deserve to at least be able to get them when I need them. Having to grind them out all the time is a little ridiculous. I thought I called that one. Oh, I got all of them on that block. There's a second pineapple. Okay, we got one more. One more. I think we're good. I'm gonna get a little greedy. We're gonna do one more pineapple. We'll go to the hospital after this and check with the pineapple god to see who's closest to needing, like, being maxed out on the next pineapple. And we'll just pineapple them all the way up. Come on. Don't be a jerk. Get your mecha out of the way. Come on. Come on. Give me the pineapples. I think it's fair. I think it's completely fair to have the ability to buy pineapples at an elevated cost. Like, because they've talked about they're kind of rare, and these ones are specifically really good. So just make it like these are extra like quality, high quality pineapples, and they cost a lot at the store. I'm tanking it again. And that's why they cost like $10,000 a pineapple, something crazy. But that way I can like earn money, and then if I don't get a freebie pineapple, I at least have a chance to buy them. Otherwise, you're just asking for a lot of grinding. I don't know. I feel that's okay. Get out of there. Okay, 3 pineapples. And we need over, it looks like over 70, about 2 to get the best score. But hey, at least we got the pineapples. All we have to do now is we have to go find Mangoose and pay him for his drum solo, and then figure out who we got to give these pineapples to. Everett. Okay, it's still not letting us go that way, so there's still nothing to do at the hospital itself. Alright. Talk to the pineapple god. We got 3 pineapples. 4, okay. 4. So we need... So I can give 3 of them to... I can give 3 of them to Duke. We can just give these 3 to Duke, and then we're only 2 away for Nebraska. Okay, so we can just give them to Duke. We gotta go check in with ZZ and see if there's anything else going on with her niece. But outside of that, we should be good. Oh, and we gotta find Mangoose. But Mangoose always shows up on, like, the middle section. So we won't have to go all the way into the next loading screen. And I think he's usually right there where that goose is hanging on that divider, but... Let's see. We have to check for the lore. Especially right after a fight. Nothing, okay. Because right after the fight is when the next, you know, week's worth of lore pops in. But nothing. Wah wah. Cublemon. Cublemon sounds like a French version of Mega Man. Oh my god. Sacre bleu. It's Cublemon. Okay, let's go talk to ZZ. Ah. Oh, and Mangoose. So all these weirdos around town. That's a great question.
That's the man. The world is on fire. The Mangoose flies on by.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's go check in our arcade that we've already maxed out, and we still have $50,000 on us. I'm hoping there's a next step to this. Because if this is all there is, it's going to be a little disappointing. I'm really hoping we get some kind of other follow through on story or something.
Things are looking good. I can already.
Oh, 2,000, nice. Okay, so it must reset at the beginning of the week, and then it dwindles down a little bit each day. That's nice. That's not terrible. I mean, that's a free like couple $1,000s for us then. Wow, there's nothing even to check with? You sure? That's incredibly frustrating. I really wish they had like a new icon. Wait, what? Oh my god, did we actually get a bunch of new stuff? Oh, we did. If a king wore this, the neck would collapse, but he would survive a point-blank shot. Oh my god, yeah, she got some very new stuff. Like, this more than doubles our HP on her head. Holy cow. So we lose 5. 240. I mean, 15's not bad. I mean, we can afford both, so I'll just get one of each. See what other kind of upgrades we can actually get now. Nothing else super good. Ah, so there we go. Okay, base repair. 285 and a base repair. Okay, so... like, that's an armor. We don't even need the armor. Yeah, I mean, the armor's nice, I guess, but... base repair plus 30. You've been thunderstruck, Hole. Nice. Yeah, unfortunately, none of these have... I mean, this has armor, but it's only a 60 upgrade. I think maybe we just go with... 285. That's what, an extra 5 or... it's an extra 45 hit points. But this has the base repair of 30. I think that'll probably be better. I'll pick up both, but... plus 3... 10. MP plus 2. Okay, so we didn't get an upgraded core or chest piece. Just armor right now. Ah, yeah, here we go. I love armored plate is somehow better than reinforced plate, but okay. Base attack 10. How is that? Okay, that seems worse. There's 15. Oh, here we go. We can just get a full pack. That's just a flat upgrade. Right? Yeah. Actually, maybe what we do... Plus 3. No. Yeah, no, we'll just get 2 of these. We'll get 2 of those, and we can get 2 of the armor plates. Well, that's plus 15 armor for those. And it's the same cost. Because the armor takes that much damage per attack. And it seems like they've been doing a lot of, like, 20 damage attacks to on generally. So I mean that's 70 different armor, right? So we'd have to block about 5. Yeah, we'd have to block about 5 attacks with this for it to even out to the amount of armor to get to the 190. So I think it's just going to be better for the 2 190s than it would be for the extra armor. If it was a complete armor for like our whole body, maybe that would make more sense. But since it's just for the arms specifically, I don't think so. I think we're better off with just this. Okay, but that looks like that's all the upgrades at this point, which was significant. Because carbon car, wait. Yeah. Impact padding, right. Okay, yeah. So I think we look at the rest of this. Great. Wow, we just got a ton of upgrades. Look at that. We went from 140. Okay, what do we got? Or the 15. Morale attack 25. Wait. Oh, that's a morale, not a nano fluid recharge. Oh. So 2 and 2, that would be 30 on top of the 40. And it ups our morale attack by 15 too. Interesting. That might be worth it, actually. Reinforced plate to an armored plate should just be a straight... Well, yeah, we lose the armor, but we gain a ton of extra defense. And we didn't... Did we get a new one of these? Yes, we got the one that's just a flat upgrade. Yes, worth every penny. I gotta go. Have a great evening, everyone. Thanks for stopping by, Juno. You have a good one. If you get bored tomorrow or Saturday morning, stop by and watch me play some Elden Ring. But otherwise, you have a good weekend. Bye. And we didn't get a new engine. All we had was this, which was not... arguably not worth it, I don't think. Extra movement's nice, but I don't think it's worth... it's not worth the loss of the nano fluid recharge. That 50 recharge is really helping us out right now. And we don't have any more of those. Oh, we have one of these though, right? Base repair. Current repair is... Okay, so we would go up to 35. So every time we repaired, it'd be 30 plus, that's 95 repair, plus the ongoing 40. Yeah, that might be better now. To switch back to the heal over time. That's an extra 50. Solik123456, welcome. I'm not sure what you just put in. I think it's a link. Is this a bot? Are you a bot? You better not be a bot. But you definitely shouldn't come into a chat and be the first thing you say is a link, I don't think. Ladies Intra, are you around? I'm not sure what's happening with that. You're here? I got it? Okay, thank you. So that is a bot then. Because it looks like it's a link. Okay, thank you. While the name sounded bot adjacent, I can't declare that that is bot only. So I think we're gonna go with the extra repair first. Oh god, that looks so much better now. That looks so much better. Now the problem we're having is we need to figure out a way to get a better, like, ranged pistol attack or something. Like, a ranged rifle attack. Because right now, we have decent damage moves. I guess we have this Night Eater thing. I mean, that would be 120 damage plus the additional damage. But it breaks more armor. I mean, it has the better range, which would be nice. Maybe we stick to the 30 for the time being until we can find a better gun, a better move to get rid of armor. Oh, you know what I'm going to do, though? I'm going to save. Okay, we're going to save, and then we can just write over... Yeah, this is our oldest one. We can get rid of this. We got to keep the one on the bottom, though. That's our special one if we decide to go back. But it seems like we're okay. I don't think we have anything to, like, grind out. I think we're going to be okay to not worry about going back to that save. All right. Okay, we got Mangoose. I guess we can stop by the bar, because he did mention the thing about wanting to drink, so... Plus, we can maybe pick up some lore here if someone new's in the bar. Or if we run into someone new on the way in. Like that very inconspicuous guy with the glasses. Oh, this looks like a new person. Oh, cutscene, in fact. Never mind.
That guy again. The pilot will be forced to defend his rank against one opponent of his choice. That fight has to happen in 3 days, marking the end of the 30-day deadline imposed by the UGG Commission. Last month, Typhoon broke a world record as his mech, a Saint Sailor Sayori limited edition, managed a 100-rank jump.
Wow.
A 100-rank jump?
Unbelievable, right? This has got to be a scam. Guy's gone from 199 to 99 in one lucky night. But now he's refusing to take any challengers. It's been a month since he's sitting on that rank without making a move. If he doesn't shake that slippery ass off him soon, the UGG will take his rank away and he'll be declassified. He should do like Stray, if you ask me. That guy's been sitting on the same rank for centuries, just bashing out small fry. Too bad he met his demise with that cowboy guy.
What's the pilot's name again?
Who, Typhoon?
Yeah.
He's a real weirdo. Came out of nowhere. Used to be part of a band, or so I heard. Oh yeah, he's got a twin brother. They seem real close. They must cut their hair with the same barber.
What a weird declaration.
Wonder who he'll fight next.
Well, that sounds like someone we could challenge to jump up from, like, 240 or whatever we're at all the way up to 99. And with our huge upgrade recently... Okay, he's still asleep. I know who that is. What do you got? Oh, get a drink. Here we go. Let's get some lore, people.
That's the stuff.
So, how's it going in the big business world?
Things are looking up.
I heard mecha sports are riding the high tide.
Seems
Okay.
like it.
So why you still doing errands around town?
Because we don't get paid at all.
We got a lot of bills to pay. We always end up spending more just to get Cowboy back in the saddle.
Makes sense.
I don't mind the extra work. If anything, shit's fulfilling.
I mean, you're catching stuff falling out of the sky. It's got to be at least a little fun.
Right on. Good Samaritan.
Look at the NFL. People do it for like millions of dollars. They just catch stuff falling out of the sky. They're just really good at it.
You used to be a bounty
Two or three other people are trying to stop them from catching it, and they can still catch it.
That's true.
So what were you up to back then?
Mostly outlaws with a big price on their heads. Whatever paid best.
And you quit.
For a while, yeah.
So you're planning a comeback?
Maybe. That line of work became very crowded years ago and don't pay as much as it used to.
Oh, I mean, you got like about, I don't know, 6 bounty hunters in your bar right now.
Competition's an issue, as you can see.
Yeah, what's up with that? This place is crawling with bounty hunters.
Exactly.
They're probably after Lullaby.
I've heard that name. Sounds like the real deal.
It's become a legend.
Huh. So, are you Lullaby?
Wow.
I get where this is coming from, but no. It'd be fun, though.
You strike me as someone who's more than meets the eye.
A little bit, yeah.
You ain't so bad yourself, cowboy. What about you? Troubled past, playboy?
Yes, very.
Might look like it. Yakuza. But really, I was small fry, doing some dirty work for scumbags. And then, well, I screwed up good.
I see.
Is he Lullaby? Is he gonna turn out to be Lullaby?
They say birds of a feather flock together. I get the feeling we'll be seeing each other again when this is over.
Might be.
Oh wait, Lullaby. Maybe Lullaby was his ex and Nebraska's mom, because she used to be a singer. So maybe they got a lead that an ex-friend of hers is in this town, Shade. So they've been following Shade, thinking he's somewhere still got contact with her, and it doesn't. And then now that Nebraska's here, that's actually going to end up leading them back to Lullaby. Maybe that's going to be like a character building moment, as Ika likes to call it, for Nebraska and her mom. All daily tasks completed. Oh, that was a task to actually get a drink. Okay. Is this... Oh, I can't talk to him again, so it was just that cutscene. Character building. Yeah. Oh my god, imagine if this at the end turns into... Like we were talking... Like I was joking about how this guy's a low... Like a knockoff brand Spike Spiegel. Okay, we got the pineapples we got to give the Duke. We got a drink. We've got money. We got to... And I think we've armored up all the parts of the bot. So I think we're good. Yeah, and we got all the new armor. That looks so much better to me. What is it? Probably it's bottle... Bottle peeing days are over. They got a bathroom suite in that head now, baby. Okay, oh yeah, we gotta give Duke the pineapples. What are you giving me this for? One more. And then the last one to get him up to level 4. Yes, perfect. Let me check with Peepoo and see if there's any new technique. Oh, there are. Here we go. Trample on, and then we'll take it higher. Consumes 1 powder. Here we go. Didn't see this coming now, did you? The good, the bad, and the ugly. That's a reference to a Western. Break armor 10. All units deal 40 damage random. Deal 20 damage random. Huh. Uses 2 AP and 3 ammo. And it uses the left arm. Wow. That would be a decent opening move, I guess. Where we just strip them of a bunch of their armor. The only problem is we'd only be able to do it once in our current configuration. We wouldn't be able to use both. And a moneymaker. A deadly uppercut drawing in the enemy... Oh, wait. A deadly uppercut dawning in the early morning of some unfortunate chin. Okay. Recover 1 MP. Interesting. I'll pick up that. Okay, Canyon Guard. This is new. You're a mountain. You're a fortress. You're a force of nature standing in the way. Taunt duration 3. Apply 5 armor right arm. Increase morale by 20. Ooh, okay. And it's still only 1 AP? Wow. No sleep till Brooklyn. Ready to party until the sun comes back. Come back up. Full metal reload. Okay, so we got some new nanos. We do. Grab with focus on armor enhancement. Reload 4 armor. I guess we could take this. Wait, what? Oh, this is a morale thing. That's why. Yeah, this is a nanobot thing. Mr. Al, how many soul-crushing events does it take to get fully developed character development? Can always be more character building. It's like a never-ending gobstopper. It just keeps going and going. The more you apply, the more there is, right? I think that's how it works out. So repair 80 HP and reload 4 ammo. Restore 20, 2 turns, and attack plus 5 until end of turn. Repair 110. Repair all HP right arm only. 20 armor on the right arm. Huh. I don't know about that, but the... Oh, cooldown of 3, though. So that could be useful when we have the option to get more ammo storage. But this seems like it's just a win. Like, Canyon Guard just seems good. He wants my attack plus 10 at end of turn morale. And 3. Because, I mean, it's 60 damage, right? Break 10 armor. We'd use it once. And then we'd have to reload to use it again. That actually... But I don't like that it's not controlled on where we're putting that damage. I think we're okay for right now on that. But that guard just seems better. Taunt duration, apply 15 armor right arm. Oh, this only applies 5 armor to the right arm, but increases morale by 20. Which means we'll be able to do our morale attack more often. And it's a taunt duration of 3, so we wouldn't have to use it as often. Yeah, we'll go with that one instead. The less armor sucks, but the other stuff is better, I think. Oh, look at that, another bot. It's a bot-heavy night. Thank you, Ladies Intra. Bonk. Can we get a bonk for Ladies Intra? Appreciating Ladies Intra's ability to get rid of the bots. Okay, so I think we're good to move on to the next day. Pineapples are done. We did VR stuff. Yeah, I think we're good.
Let's hear about your plan, Catman.
There we go, Ladies Intra. Thank you. An OSR with the bonk, bonk, bonks. Yes.
So, Shade asked us to look into this guy.
Those are big mallet bonks, though.
Typhoon's the name. He's the one who made a 100 rank jump by defeating that Scorpio dude last month.
What? He's deadlocked by the UGG commission. If he doesn't schedule a fight soon, he may lose his rank.
Yes. Pilots are lining up to take him down. He's become quite
See,
the
what we
event.
can do is we can challenge him on that we're only a level, like, 250 ranked pilot. He'll think, oh, that's a low rank, and then we'll swoop in and take it out from under him.
And how do you suppose we'll get a chance in this hellhole, Catman?
Don't worry. Just get the cowboy ready.
What the hell are you up to, Catman?
Hey, Peeps, what did you get on his mech, Sayori?
All of it, nerd.
Peeps. Oh, so many bonks coming in. Yes, OSR with the bonks and the Ica for the bonk. And I did turn off the spam emotes, so you guys can spam weird emotes at me now. All of it, nerd, yeah.
We're talking about a limited edition Saint Sailor Sayori.
It's interesting that I'm assuming this is based off of a show.
These models are dominating the battleground overseas, especially Japan. Sayori is known for her fast-paced fighting style. This is a very light model. Also, she's equipped with powerful buster cannons, so watch out!
Oh, she's got a Mega Man cannon.
Typhoon
Okay.
used to sing in a punk band that got somewhat famous in the late 90s. Oops, I farted and the little shits.
That's the name of the band? What? This is definitely a much less censored universe if that was popular in the 90s. Sailor Scout Inbound? Oh, 100% what that is, yeah. This is Power Rangers meets Sailor Moon. Typhoon used to sing in a punk band that got somewhat... Okay. I guess that explains how they afforded the mecha.
No way. I know that band. Was he really the singer?
She's got cannons? How the hell are we supposed to deal with that?
I have an assault rifle. What's the difference? Saltier, can I share a bit of my story? Yeah. Ica, when have I ever told you not to share? You can post that up here. As long as it's not like 10 whole pages of it or something. But if it's a like couple, you know, I always have to ask first. Yeah, it's fine. It's just, yeah, go for it.
We'll manage.
If we can do that, we're in for some record breaking.
Well, it is long. Okay, well, can you maybe do it in like
Bunch of lunatics. This is impossible.
like paragraphs or like double paragraphs?
I've been getting that a lot lately. Oh, yeah, dude. You weren't around. Some dude came by.
What?
I always knew Cowboy was special.
Oh yeah, I'm wondering what he'll think of this
I
story.
think we should bring the wizard up to speed.
That'd be good, cause I ain't getting shit.
And time progressed.
So you're telling me our cowboy is the same one piloted by that Lee guy?
No, it's Guy Lee.
Guy Lee, dude.
Yeah, see, Pineapple gets it. Ah!
What a load of crap. Seems right up GW's alley, though. If someone could pull this off, that'd be him.
We're gonna win this, dude.
Yeah, maybe.
But he ain't gonna do this on his own.
Go Team Cowboy!
We're gonna wreak havoc.
With our new upgrades, yeah. There's actually a good chance of that. Unfortunately, Twitch doesn't let us do line breaks. Well, no, you just copy like 2 paragraphs and post that. And then post another one with like 2 paragraphs. Like, I know it's a little bit more work for you, unfortunately, but it'd make it a little bit easier to read. Trust me, as someone who's been yelled at for writing way too much in one, like, time, I understand the limitations of the human brain.
Crap is going on in here. What's the funny smell?
Oh yeah, we have the birthday surprise.
Catman, you messing with the witch's cats again. I told you to get rid of them. It's not you. It's almost like we got a cat among us.
What?
It must be somewhere in here.
Okay, let's see. Okay, we got an epic moment here. Everyone strap in. Okay, yeah. It was not an empty darkness. Lane could not see anything, but he also could. Invisible possibilities flashed all around him, all leading to a beautiful girl smiled at him. Her perfect black hair and purple eyes were ingrained in Lane's mind. He knew that girl, her smile, her everything. She was... The girl's lips moved. Even that simple action seemed engraved in his mind. You saved me. That is not her. That is not her. That is not her. Hopefully, me reading it aloud has helped. But yeah, that sounds really good. I assume the beautiful girl is not his sister or whatever that was part of it, right?
I swear, for crap's sake, I can feel it staring at me.
What's with you and cats?
I just hate them.
What did they ever do to you?
It's a long story, Catman, and we got lots of work to do.
She is, but not his sister. Oh, so it's like a sister of one of his other dimensional versions?
How's the arrangement for that impossible fight coming along? We're running out of time.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Don't
Interesting.
sweat, wizard. It's coming around.
Okay, so that leads to some interesting questions. If you hook up with your sister, but of the sister of a parallel dimension you... Right, not his dimension's version of her. Right, so... Is that okay? Well, what is... Like, if there's an alternate dimension of me that has a sister, because I'm an only child, and I hook up with that sister, that's not wrong, right? That's fine? Is it okay? I don't think so. You don't think it's okay, or you don't think it's wrong? I'm throwing a lot of stuff out here. You got to be more specific.
It better be.
I don't think it's okay. Gotcha.
I don't know anything about no cats.
That face you're making says otherwise.
That sounded a bit suspicious. But really, I don't know anything about it.
Here, kitty kitty. I don't see anything, dude.
It's around here somewhere. I can feel it.
I wonder if this is that one of those cat guys from the beginning who we owed money to that blew up the other guy's, blew up our mech and killed that other guy.
So, grumpy old big dog doesn't like cats, huh? In fact, I'm detecting a rise in his heartbeat right now. Maybe he's afraid of them. Now that would be a surprise.
Can you detect heartbeat rates?
Okay, that part was a lie.
Oh, okay. I was curious. I'm like, that's actually
My
pretty
nieces have a
impressive if
dog
you can.
and a cat.
What are they called?
Ponytail and Chanel.
Huh. Fair. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna look around and see if there's actually a cat hiding somewhere. We know how tricky these cats can be. All right, so now I have a follow-up question, Nika. How many lines of separation dimensionally does it have to be for it to be okay? Like, could it be another dimension's first cousin? Because societally speaking, that's not okay. But if it's another dimension's first cousin, that's a big amount of separation that could be potentially in there. Like, I only have one aunt, but if I had a second aunt who had had a daughter in another dimension... Oh, I triggered a cutscene.
Hey, Shade! Don't forget about our deal. I'm on the move already. Here, take this list. Take all these items to Joy. We'll be holding the party at the Midnight Rider tonight.
Still no? Okay, okay.
Oh, also, take care of the invitations, will ya? I can't leave the hangar today. Gotta keep Uncle Knife distracted. This is gonna be the best birthday ever!
It's gonna be a really good one, I think. Unless we get into a gunfight at the, Okay, I'm not seeing a cat around. So I'm just presuming I'm not allowed to see the cat yet. I assume once we're allowed to see the cat, we will be allowed to do so, but as of right now, I'm not seeing a cat anywhere. So let's go grind out our VR for the day. This actually should be easier now, I suppose. Let's try. I'm gonna a little crazy here with the Saint Sailor Sakya under Hurricane here. The other lady from the grocery store, the one we haven't talked to directly. Oh, I take that back. We might have talked to her directly one time. Oh, this is an interesting battlefield. Okay. Well, our opening move's not going to work. Well, it'll work. It'll just not be working as well. Actually, I think I kind of like this better for this. Oh, wow, 400 armor. My god. Alright. I'm going to punch this arm. Wow, 105 damage. I'm actually kind of surprised. I want to get some armor up, so what we'll do that, and then we'll shoot this and get some armor going. And then we can defend. Oh yeah, the special new... I forgot about that. Perfect. And we'll end our turn and see what happens. Here we go, team. Punch. 85 damage, okay. Wow, it knocked us all the way across the whole thing. My god. Alright. I mean, that's not good, but that's okay. Okay. Actually, that's probably all right. Yeah, we can do this. And then step back. Oh, we were on the 10. Fudge. Well, I dropped the ball on that one. Oh, we can actually recover an AP from that too. I did not realize that. Fun. Pop the arm off. Get an AP back. If I reload... Yeah, that's not going to affect anything. Okay. Slug reload. I guess we can just slug reload twice. That'll top us off. We can double attack next turn. And basically, if she attacks us at all... She hit me pretty hard from last time. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it there, and then we'll see what she does. She does have the Buster Cannon. All right. I didn't think she'd have the range for that, but okay, there goes our arm. So much damage. All right. She is adjacent. We can still machine gun. Okay. That's all I can do though, because I don't have... I mean, this will do a lot of damage with the machine gun. Oh, actually, I might be able to finish it here. Then we reload and fire one more time. We got there. A little worried, but we got there. I think that opening move didn't help us as much as I'd hoped. Holy cow. That gave us, what is it, like a full 2 levels? Awesome. I was not supposed to be able to take her down yet. Perfect. Yeah. 750, okay. Junk hunt, loose under... Oh my god. What does this do? Okay. Let's find out what the loose underwear do. Junk hunt decreases the recoil of each hit by 30%. Come on, don't be so tight. Space is freedom, so hold that shovel more gently. Decrease the recoil of each hit by 30%. I guess how long we're stunned for? I mean, that's nice, but that's only if you mess up. Does that help? Oh, we gotta go invite everybody. Mangoose, Sayuki, Barbara, May, ZZ, Jack, Hog, Kalia. I'm not sure who Barbara is or Sayuki. Alright, but that's okay. We can go ask the other ones. Is Fancy Jack not on that list, by the way? Or was it just Jack and I'm misremembering? Because if we don't invite Fancy Jack to our thing, that's just messed up. Oh no, Jack's on there. He's just not called Fancy Jack.
That's the man. The world is
yeah,
on
first,
fire. The
first,
mangoose flies on by.
We get the $10, our $10 daily.
Hell yeah.
Okay, then we invite him.
Guess it's a yes then.
Okay, that's one. Okay, still nothing on that guy. Let's go talk to Hog and
Oh, a birthday party. And for your pilot of all people. I'm in.
He has such a Cuphead face. His face just looks so old school animation to me.
So, what exactly are we talking about? Cake, meatloaf, hot dogs, barbecue?
You should ask Neb. She's the one in charge.
Also, it's a secret, so don't ruin it.
Nah, let it be a surprise then. As long as it's not that vegan bullshit food, I'm good.
Wow. He is super old fashioned though. Oh wait, what's happening?
Let me see that. The hell she want all this crap for? Ah, well, kids these days, I'd give a dime to get to know what's going through their empty skulls. Yeah, let me fetch it for you. And that's everything. It's amazing you can carry all that stuff around. Try not to break a limb, though.
It is amazing, isn't
Will
it?
do.
Okay.
Leopard's birthday? I had no idea. Of course I'm in. Oh, this is gonna be a good break from all the metal polishing and training. I can't even feel my fingertips anymore. So, the rider at 9. I'll be there. Thanks for the invite, man.
Night. At 9? Wow, they're getting started late. Hey, Barbara. Barbara Streisand.
Guess you're going.
I'm curious to see if Joy will let us... Well, Neb is a vegetarian. That's true. She could have all vegan food. But she's got to know a lot of the other people aren't vegetarian. Alright, let's grind out some pineapples. Let's go. Oh, I missed one. I was going so well, and I messed it up again. Take my eye off the ball. Get out of there. I don't think I can max out. My brain is suddenly very unfocused. No. We'll still get the 2 boxes, but... Oh, we got a pineapple almost off the start. Let's go. Maybe try out your new junk hunt item? Okay. I mean, it's only useful if we mess up, right? So... As long as I don't tank, which... With our new cooldown reductions, it's really easy not to tank it. Oh my god, wait. Oh wait. I think this is just a general cooldown reduction, not just for specifically if we mess up. I think it's all around a cooldown reduction. Holy cow. I can basically just speed press it. Oh my god. I was thinking it as if we hit something and we get that stunned effect, it reduced the cooldown on that. But no, this just increases, like, I don't know, the recharge rate even more. Oh my god. And we got a second pineapple. So, yeah? 2 for 2. I'm gonna go one more. Let's try it. And that's what, 2 different things? Or no, 3 things now of the abilities we've maxed out. Which is good. We've done this, the bike route, the BDSM. We maxed out BDSM. And we maxed out, oh, I actually messed that one up. Junk hunt as opposed to, or the, what's the other one called? There we go. Oh my god, quad pineapples. Oh my god. Okay, so if we can get one more pineapple, oh my god. They're like baiting me in now. This might be easier to get pineapples than the other now since you can finish it early. Yeah, you're not wrong. Junk mining. So we've done junk mining, junk hunt, and BDSM. We've maxed out all of those now. So until we get BDSM Route 2, this is, those are all our skills, or tests I've actually finished. We haven't finished the cat thing yet. Though I don't know if that finishes. That might just go forever. Yeah, as long as I take a short break in the middle, I won't max out. And on the little ones, I can just spam it as fast as I can push it. So those are much faster now. Wow, I cannot believe the difference here. Okay, okay. I mean, the amount of money we're getting is absurd at this point, so... But yeah, this might be a little bit faster now. Just a little bit. What's funny is holding the shovel looser actually should probably make it worse, not better, but... Come on. One more pineapple. So much money, but not we just... At this point, if we get one more pineapple, we can actually get 2 people up a level. I wasn't expecting double pineapple on that third run. If we get one more, what we can do is we can level up pineapple himself, and then we can level up Nebraska. Nebuchadnezzar. We can level up Nebuchadnezzar with the pineapple fruit of the gods. I'm sure that's how that's meant to be done. Wow, I even messed this one up a bit and we still finished early. I think I used up all of our pineapple luck. For the day, at least. Pray for the double pineapples for you. Thank you, Ika. I'm gonna have to develop a double pineapple luck dance, I think, right? Or some kind of get some kind of lucky pendant. Now I want to Google lucky pineapple pendant and see what it gives me. Mini bar. We just replaced the mini bar with a full bathroom suite. God, we have so much money. Not even an issue anymore. And here I was in the first couple of days, scrounging up every red cent I could find. And it turns out we're just drowning in real deal dollars and nothing to spend them on. I really hope that at some point we get to pay the bill and they're like, yeah, it's gonna cost $40,000 to pay them off. And I'm like, oh, well, I have $120,000. So I'll do that and then I'll go buy everyone lunch. How about, come on. Lobster tails on me, everybody. Let's go. Come on. Am I letting the greed get to me? Should I just be happy with the pineapples we've gotten? Should I be happy with the pineapples provided by the Fates? Or should I dig for more pineapples? In the story, oh my god, we can't afford anything in the module. You're stinking filthy rich. Exactly. If nothing else, I have like $1,000 a day coming in from our investments in the arcade. Let alone the mech, this kind of work, and the mech winnings. Wait, a Megara frame? That might be new. I don't know if I've seen a Megara frame before. Megara frame? Oh. Right. Oh. That's... Huh. That would give us the more ammo we were looking for at a cost of a little bit of health on our arm. The left arm might not be a bad idea. For 5. We would do 3. That might not be terrible. We might hold on to that one. That's a possibility here very soon. If I could get a decent firearm skill that 6 might be better for. Because I don't remember what the good and bad, the ugly cost in action points. If it's only 2, that might be worth it. Because I know it costs 3 ammo. But if I could get it to 6... Whoops. Oh, we got it anyway. Okay. Pineapple? We got another one of those Megara frame. That still could be good. I always love that, though. It's like, oh, we're so broke, but you're actually super rich. It's such a weird... maybe it's just super hard to write around because you don't know what the player's going to do in a lot of modules, but... it just feels like it's one of those cliches almost of, we're so broke we can't afford to do the thing, but in reality you've got, you know, $2 million that you've scrounged up by, you know, the first week of story or whatever. Like, who was playing Fable and talking about how much money they had already? It's like, can't we just solve a lot of problems by just literally throwing millions of dollars at them in the universe? And it's like, oh no, we gotta balance the budget of, can we afford this or this? Like, well, I have more than double the annual budget in my pocket right now. So how about we do both of those and new weapons for all the guardsmen, and then we'll solve the problem. How's that sound, everybody? Like a more reasonable Batman, basically, is what I'm asking for. Be a more reasonable Batman. Let me spend my money not on, like, armor upgrades, but in fact upgrades for the whole city. Why am I buying 10,000 batarangs when I could spend that same 10,000 batarang money? Oh, there's a nice pineapple we needed. Perfect. On, you know, helping with crime. I'm trying to remember what that was that I read that in one time. Like, I've seen a few things, I think, on YouTube is what I'm thinking of. About, like, if Batman were to take the money he's putting forth into building his own supply of gadgets and put that into the, like, the city directly instead of indirectly by him being Batman, like, what he could actually do with that amount of money. Okay, let's buy stuff. We don't need to buy any supplies? Really? Okay, well, let's invite them.
Oh, a birthday party? That's awesome.
Also, why do we invite them? Does Nebraska know
I'll do my
them?
best to go. Should I get a gift for your friend? What is he like?
I don't know. Pineapples.
I see. I guess I'll just pick something up from the store.
Well, you're at the store. You mean I'll just bring one with me? They should have put at least one pineapple in the store per day, I think. At least one on days where you can't buy anything else. Yeah, exactly. Like I was talking about earlier.
Inviting me.
There needs to be at least one reliable way to get pineapples, even if it costs a lot. Oh, this is Sayuki. Okay.
I'll go.
Oh, she's playing it so cool. Okay, we don't need to go here, I don't think. We can invite ZZ. Oh, we gotta go get our money, too. I'm happy they put this in the same line as ZZ's plays. Still no upgrades, though. That's unfortunate.
Things are looking good. I can already see the improvements you made.
Aw, we can't invite the captain? Boo. I would like to see the captain at the birthday party. That'd be fun, I think. Oh, wait. I'm going to interact with him just in case. Okay. Oh, the niece. Okay.
I think maybe.
Okay.
I heard you're managing the impossible, huh? Typhoon, first Joe, and now this? Ain't you a pack of surprises? So how are the arrangements coming along?
Just fine.
You seem somewhat calm.
Are they? Do I need to be doing those?
Whatever happens, happens.
I got a feeling I heard that somewhere before.
Okay. Well, we're gonna invite her.
I thought I was already invited. That piece of girl came by. A real darling.
I see.
That piece of girl.
It's official then. Well, it'll be a nice change of pace in our routines, don't you think?
I guess so. Neb also handed me this list.
Ah.
Lots of weird stuff in there. Well, I'll see what I can do about it. Just give me a minute, honey. And that's the last of it. You sure got some deep pockets to carry all this stuff around. Well, count me in. The Midnight Rider, ain't it? I'll be there by 9.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you, darling. And send that lovely girl a big hug from Aunt Zizi, okay?
Will do.
She's been working real hard. I can tell she's gonna turn out to be a hell of a woman.
Can't deny that.
Okay. So... Okay, we just gotta take him to Joy. Perfect. I mean, we just bought all the upgrades yesterday, so that shouldn't be an issue. Okay. Anything new going on here? No. What about this guy? There's the jukebox. Bounty hunters aren't back yet.
Mr. Romancola, getting ready for our little party, I guess? Kid came by yesterday. She made some serious demands.
I wish we could actually see that, because I feel like with Nebraska, that would actually be very funny to watch. Her just doing, like, you know, all these karate moves while she's trying to demand stuff for the party.
Sounds like her, all right.
All right, let's see what you got there. She was very specific about
Or trying
the
to act like
decoration.
so cool, even though she doesn't know what that means.
I see you know how to handle your stuff. No time to waste. We got a few hours before the party. Let's make it count.
Oh. Oh, is it gonna be no?
I'm beat.
Oh, there's the cat.
I think I'm starting to lose some weight.
Is that a cat ghost? Is that the spirit of a cat?
Hey, dude. What do you say we hit the bar? I'm dying for something cold.
I gotta finish this up first.
No worries. I'll just wait for you there then.
Uncle Knife, could you help me with my homework?
Sure, I'll do what I can.
Whoa, that was fast.
Yeah, that is a ghost cat. Officially ghost cat. Hildegeist. Hildegeist, I yell out your name to the universe and try to summon you. Do you need a ghost cat?
I help Tiara and Ribbon with their homework all the time. They're still a bit further back from where you are now, but...
Oh, Tiara and Ribbon are his nieces. That's where the name of that move comes from. Okay.
I really liked school, so I remember most things from then. Algebraic equations are fun.
They're not, but you're amazing. You nailed it.
See, that Nebraska face there on the left, that's the face of someone's getting some stuff done. Let's see. The man who isekai'd my pro tag is revealing he's already seen his life play out multiple times across multiple timelines. Really having fun with this. Yeah.
So, let's hit the bar now? We can wait for Duke there.
Hey! Quit slacking off, donkey.
We got some advanced virtual training to do.
Oh yeah, distract him with the old learning modules. Let's go.
But I'm beat, Sensei. Can't we take a little break?
Come on, Uncle Knife. The upcoming fight will be way harder than the others, so we better be prepared.
Look at her face. Look at her lie to that man's face.
But...
Look at that sad face that man is being lied at.
What the crap are you crying for, kid? We're all sweating blood over here. You gotta do your best.
They actually put the cry emoji in there.
I'm a hero. You should all know that.
What?
Done. Now we need a party host.
Just leave it to the girl, darling.
Yeah, I feel like Nebraska's gonna handle close.
They're coming in.
My, oh my. Who let the trash in?
Here he comes. Surprise!
Hey.
Whoa! What's all this?
Oh, the niece made it. Okay.
How do you like it, Uncle Knife? It's all for you.
I guess she invited Mangoose just to be like live entertainment?
This is amazing, dude.
Crap, you gave us a hard time.
Lucky you, I was there to save the day.
Happy birthday, Mr. Pina Colada.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Dive in. May made a banana pie just for you.
Oh, well, that's nice.
All kinds of stuff. All delicious. And meat
Oh, it is all meat free.
Oh, how can someone say that with a smile on her face?
Also, where's his glasses going on the left side there? I think that's a art error. I guess that could be the back of his ear, but again, that looks very odd.
Oh, beats me. Beats me.
This is animal cruelty.
Oh yeah, okay, so it's supposed to be going behind his ear, but I don't think they rendered his ear on that left side during the other shot there.
Thank you so much for that, dudes. It was amazing. I am stuck.
I kind of wish I would have went back and given the pineapples first.
Why do you sound like the party's over? We didn't get started. We got games.
What?
Come on, gather around.
Okay.
Gather around, people. This is a common game that has many names. Some call it werewolf, mafia.
Oh, this is gonna
assassin.
be interesting. Let's go.
I always thought it was not scary enough, so I came up with my
Oh
own
God.
game. I call it Teke Teke. Teke Teke is the ghost of a girl in school uniform. Unfortunately, she was cut in half by a train.
Where are we going with this?
Now, she's a spirit that crawls only with her upper body and uses a scythe to cut her victims in half. When you hear her coming for you, she makes a sound like Teke Teke Teke.
I guess it's supposed to be like a train running over the rails.
Cool story, kid.
Now, one of us will be Teke Teke. The other ones are just regular human beings. Every night, Teke Teke will choose and kill one of us, but also, 2 of us happen to be demon hunters.
Oh, wait, is this the first time we've seen Joy not behind the bar? She's wearing a weird outfit. Like her lower half... I can't tell what's going on there with that. Like it almost looks like she... I guess it's just an apron she's wearing?
During the day, Teke Teke will take human form.
Yeah, I
and
guess
the
it's just an
demon hunters
apron.
will be able to kill
But it almost makes it look like
So
she's wearing
we
like
have to
really
decide
long
who's Teke
like
Teke.
like thigh-high pantyhose with like a garter belt up to her corset top. But that would imply she's like nude, which I cannot imagine is actually the case.
But if Teke Teke ends up killing the 2 demon hunters, we're lost and doomed forever.
What a creepy game, dude.
Wait, there's one more thing. Teke Teke's lover is also among us. He'll try to persuade us to kill the hunters. He's the only one who knows who everyone is. If we end up killing Teke Teke's lover, she'll go berserk and take the life of 2 victims during the night. You all got it?
That's a lot, but okay.
Guess so.
Child's play.
Bring it on!
Yeah, I don't know how Mangoose or the goat are going to factor into
Okay,
this,
I'll
but
distribute the rules now. Just unfold them for now and keep it secret.
congratulations. You're just a regular, stupid, unlucky victim.
Now, everyone, close your eyes.
Okay, I'm playing as just a regular, stupid victim. Got it.
Teke Teke and Teke Teke's lover, open your eyes. Now, close it and... Eyes open, everyone. It is day now, so we can try to figure out who is Teke Teke and her lover. We can then decide if we're gonna kill that person or not.
Oh, that's really twisted. This atmosphere is something too.
Oh my god, wait, is the ghost cat gonna show up right now?
Thanks. I worked hard on it.
I vote for Duke.
What? You freaking piece of crap. I ain't even a girl. How could I be it?
Oh, you don't need to be a girl to be Teka Teka. She can be just anyone, even a robot.
No way. I'm a demon hunter.
Really? You sound a bit suspicious.
You're the one.
Are we gonna seriously watch a whole game of Werewolf Mafia or Assassin play out in front of us?
You're Techie Techie's lover.
So what are we supposed to do now?
You guys got any clues about who could beat Teke Teke?
I'm telling you, it's the dog.
Huh, you're trying so hard to pin it on me, I bet you're Tete Keke yourself.
Wow, this is so cool.
Oh, Kala's in,
I'm
apparently.
in for anyone you guys choose. Let's just kill someone already.
Wow, bloodthirsty. Let's go. Maybe a little Teke Teke-ish?
You're a very suspicious kid. What's
Exactly.
With the blood?
I just want to see some action.
I bet she's Teka Teke.
Oh.
Hey!
We're literally gonna watch this whole play out, apparently, this
Why
whole thing.
so quiet, Mr. Rum and Cola? What's the verdict? I'm in for anyone you choose.
Oh, okay, that they're forcing it. Huh. I almost feel like Duke doesn't understand what's going on and would make it mess it up more, whereas Peepoo I feel like would actually play it. I'm gonna go with Peepoo. I feel like there's at least a chance Peepoo is the lover or Teki Teki.
Outrageous, you backstabbing peep! I'm a demon hunter. You'll all pay for that. I'll have my revenge.
Take out his batteries.
Hey, no need for that. This is just.
Oh, wow. Oh my god, they cut his head off? Is that oil? What is going on?
Damn, that was cool. All right, check his lifeless dead corpse and see what he was.
That's a little overkill. That's way overkill. Peepoo is deado right now. No one tell Hildegeist.
Damn, dude. He was a monster hunter.
Wow.
It's Demon Hunter?
Oh, yeah, my bad. He was a demon hunter.
That means we only got one life left. Yeah, we gotta be careful now.
Well, unfortunately, it's Teka Teka's turn now.
What was...
Duke?
Did she also get special effects? Like actual blood and stuff for killing these people? Or like make it look like these people died?
That's amazing. Eat it, dog.
Kala is all in.
Damn, darling, this game is kind of violent.
Well, she's also ramped it up a bunch because it's not usually this violent.
Somebody check his roll.
Pineapple, you want to get that one? You're closest. Well, we know he wasn't Teki
Just another
Teki.
victim of society. This game is going nowhere fast. We can't risk killing the other demon hunter. Why is everyone so quiet? You need to speak up, people!
I'm still trying to understand what the hell is going on.
What about you? The guy in the duck suit?
Mangoose?
There's a goddamn goat here.
Hey, don't call her that witch. You're gonna hurt her feelings. Plus, she'd never kill anyone.
Well, someone got killed. Was it you, Barbara?
She could be a demon hunter, though.
In that case, we'd be screwed.
This has got to be the weirdest way to play this.
Man, you dug us our grave!
What?
Now we gotta kill Barbara!
Why?
Cause you placed a target on her head. Now Teki Teki will take her down, thinking she might be a demon hunter.
That could be true, but
I think Barbara is Teka Teka's lover.
If I recall correctly, when Teki Teki's lover is killed, she'll be able to kill 2 people. But if we don't kill Barbara now, she'll probably be Teki Teki's next target, and we'll get nothing from that information.
Look at Fancy Jack playing the angles.
What the hell should we do?
I think I'm gonna side with Jack, and we'll kill Barbara ourselves and see what happens.
Let's do this.
Oh my God! They shot the.
Oh, my dear.
Oh my God! They just shot her.
check her roll.
Oh, darling. She was just another helpless victim.
All right.
Nice! I mean, at least she wasn't a demon hunter.
Well, that sounded awfully suspicious. Are you trying to get us all killed?
Wait, no, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, dude. Jack wouldn't be Teka Teki. I trust him.
You two seem like a couple.
What? Okay, interesting.
Yeah, almost like you're his lover.
What? No way, dude.
Anyways, it is nighttime now. Everyone close your eyes.
Oh, noes! Uncle Hog. First Barbara, now this. My family's going down the drain.
Wow, that's a very violent one of Boss Hog there.
Well, you're the one who decided to kill the goat in the first place.
It was the only way. Yeah, but why Uncle Hog of all people?
Check his roll.
Well, it's true. If he's a demon hunter, this might be over.
Huh. Yeah, another stupid victim.
Figures.
So, why Uncle Hog? The only person who would aim for him like that would be...
Oh, here we go. You're so predictable.
I think we should go for Zizi. Who's with me?
What? Right now, I'm feeling Nebraska gave herself the Teki Teki.
I'm voting for you.
Ooh.
What? You can't do that!
You've been talking a lot and manipulating everyone else to do your stuff.
What about that guy, though? He's not said a word.
This is getting interesting. What do you think, Shade?
I almost feel like, would Mangoose play? Would he do things? I'm gonna go with Fancy Jack. He felt a little too excited when they actually talked everyone into killing the goat for him.
Wow. Seems like you managed to get the public's attention.
This ain't right! You're gonna regret it! You're gonna regret it!
Hey, Uncle Knife, check his roll.
I cannot believe we're playing out this whole thing.
He was was just an innocent victim.
Wow, I'm terrible
Well,
at this.
Seems like we're surrounded by liars. This is my kind of game.
I mean, the only thing that sucks is I'm being forced to choose from a small group. I can't actually put any of my own input in, but I assume that's for dramatic effect.
It was about time. Now we can all think clearly.
Too many choices. We can't trust anyone, Auntie.
Either way, here comes the boom.
Who's down?
Joy. Why, dude? This ain't right.
Wow.
Get her checked.
Why is she... I guess she's still standing because she doesn't feel like laying down.
Oh no, another helpless victim.
Dog damn, what does it mean? The circle is closing up. We gotta act fast if we want to survive.
Yeah, right. Just what Teke Teke would say. You just want to see us kill each other. Yeah, you killer.
Wait! You're way more vicious than I am.
It's true.
That's because I'm just a victim. I'll probably die, so let's fuel the chaos.
I think we should go for Sayuki or the duck drummer. They're the hardest to read.
Oh, my mom? Now you've gone too far, my friend.
Oh, that's her mom?
I'll vote for the drummer. Nothing personal, really. I love your music, but...
I didn't realize that was her mom. All right. I think it'll be spicier if Mangoose is gone, because then we'll have Nebraska around to make noise and talk. Whereas if Mangoose is around, he's not going to say or do anything. So let's get rid of Mangoose and keep the drama high.
He's dead. What have we done? What have we become? We're nothing but dogs. Our last drop of humanity has given in. We are monsters.
She is in, though.
There's no redemption for us now. Okay, so I'll check his hole. I mean roll.
Oh, wow. That's, yeah?
No! No! We just killed Teke Teke's lover. We doomed ourselves.
Oh my.
Darkest night is upon us.
Hell yeah. Pretty good, Neb.
Thank you.
Okay, this will be interesting.
Mom! No!
Mom and May are down.
Poor May. She couldn't make it.
Please check the remains of our dearest departed friends.
I will.
Okay, after this, if they give me the choice, I'm going to go with Nebraska as the actual Teke Teke. I think she loaded it so that she's the Teke Teke.
It's over.
Oh?
I knew it. Deep inside, I knew it. My mom was the last demon hunter.
Oh, okay. Okay, so there wasn't much we could have done then.
Let the darkness embrace us in our last breath, for the world is now consumed by our miserable loss.
What now?
Game over!
So, who was Teke Teke?
Oh, we don't get to know the answers. But well played, everyone.
Oh, wait, really? You're not going to reveal who it was? I'm pretty sure it was Nebraska.
You up for another game?
Oh, I've had enough for the night, darling. But it was good practice.
Hey, before we call it a day, there's something we'd like you to have.
Consider it a gift from all of us. And remember to thank Jack for suggesting this one.
Yeah, we're still rivals, though. Don't get used to it.
We hope you like it.
Jack, you might want to start getting actual battles going to be our rival. Knife got heavy head fancy frame. Interesting. I know the last heavy head crown we had we didn't do. Happy birthday, mother effer! Knife Leopard unpacked a heavy head fancy frame. Dude.
I knew you'd be here. They're looking for you. So, Neb showed me my pilot registration. Said she got my birth date from there. You're the one who filled it in, right?
I guess so.
Dude, today ain't my birthday.
I know.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
I always figured death should be something glamorous, romantic.
And we're back to GW.
If I had to go, I'd like to be beheaded. A warrior's death, a sacrifice, a symbol for something. It wouldn't be just about my biological functions shutting down. I wanted sparks, fireworks, explosions, a masterpiece to be remembered. I wasted too much time dreaming about it, like it was the end of my story. The end of all problems. Now, I see the full panorama. I was such a fucking fool. But time, death, they're both illusions.
Oh wait, is GW the ghost cat?
What's left for me is now. This moment in time. Constantly marching towards the unpredictable.
Oh, I didn't get to give away my pineapples. Hopefully I can do it tomorrow. I didn't realize that would end it. I thought I'd have to go back and like get Knife Leopard.
Where the hell were you, Catman? And how's that fight arrangement coming up?
Get ready for the day after tomorrow.
That's it? We got a deal? You better not be fooling around.
Okay, heavy head, fancy frame added to inventory. So let's check this out. I guess it's just this. No. Wait, what? Okay, there's a heavy head crown. Boomboxer cushions, right, for just a maxed out head. What else? Oh, heavy head plate. Oh, here we go, heavy head fancy frame. Oh, wow. Base attack, but we lose a movement? Wow, we suddenly have a lot of ammo. Huh. Well, now that means some of these other ones that might give us more movement might actually be more worth it. Though I gotta remember which things actually gave us more movement. Oh, like this. Base attack minus 10. But plus 15. So we'd only lose a 5 to our, or a 10 to our attack. But we'd gain a lot of ammo. Huh. And then was it this that had... Oh, no, we want to do... So what does this look like? If I do this, and we do this, and then I go to the running man. So we have 8 ammo. That stays the same. We can have max armor of 30. I didn't realize that was a thing. Our morale attack is down. I guess because... Oh, we lose the nano fluid recharge, though. And that's the other problem. Oh, okay. Okay, well let me look at his attacks. Cause recover 1 MP. Deal 70 damage, recover 1 MP. But we lose the knockback or the disable. And the range. Two on this. Oh, yeah, that's the weird shotgun thing. So, I mean, we could do that twice. Two, 4. Yeah, I mean... Maybe... Hold on, let me see... Okay. So we could do this twice, then. Before reloading. But that would eat all of our points. 40 damage, random... I just feel like I don't really like the randomness of that. And I don't think there's any of these that... Oh, this actually... Just keep on smiling. To attack plus 10 until end of turn. Increase morale by 40. Huh. I feel like this is going to be better once we unlock some of the other... other slots for putting stuff in. I think it's the full pack, right? Oh. Oh, yeah. We were thinking about switching that up just to give us extra ammo, but what... I can... Hold on, let's do this. I'll lose a little bit of armor on that. The 6 isn't going to help us much. Is it worth it, though? I don't think the extra ammo's worth it yet. I don't think it's quite worth it yet. Not with the skills we've got available. Okay, oh, the day just started, though. I gotta check in with everybody.
Yesterday was awesome. Thanks for that, Nev.
No problemo. Let's work twice as hard today.
Okay.
Now, that's the spirit.
Okay, so we give you pineapples. Heck yeah, a pineapple, you're the man, dude. One more. And one more, and then it should level up. Nice. And then we needed to give 2 to Neb, right? And one more. And, okay, stronger. Okay, so we didn't get anything from these ones, but...
What's with horror movies? I don't get it. Spirits, ghosts, haunted houses. Why are you so afraid of that? Humans are so much scarier.
Well, that's why you also have slasher horror movies.
Hey, Uncle Knife, we should watch a horror movie.
Pineapples can't stand thrillers.
No way.
Ha! Now, there's this time when he really pissed his
Oh, God, no.
That was long ago, dude.
Me, Mom, and Shado, we used to watch lots of horror flicks together.
Except you couldn't sleep afterwards.
Oh, I sleep just fine now. All that action yesterday made me crave some.
I think I'll pass.
Oh, come on, Uncle Knife. You play all sorts of scary games.
Yeah, but that's different. I can't shoot back.
Fair, fair.
There's a cat around here. I can feel it. All my dog senses are on. There's a tingling up my spine. Little paws of ice.
Paws of ice.
You gotta do something about this cat, man.
Hey, you figured out how to get rid of that demon. Can you figure out how to cleanse a ghost? Okay, so what do we got to do today? We have no daily tasks, so that means we got to just grind out some more virtual battle stuff. And then we got to go try to grind some pineapples for today. Okay, so what do we got? We got 2 people left on the challenge list. Should we try another one? Let's try to push it up one more. That last one went pretty well for us. And this will start showing us what the top out rate on oh, it's a big piggy one from the piggy girl. Okay. I didn't expect all the piggy stuff. Wow, almost 500 armor on the chest. My God. Yeah, we are definitely starting to again bump up against our limitations here. Holy cow. Okay. That's weird. Why did we already max out? Huh. Yeah, that's weird. Alright, but we'll defend. Let's see what they throw at us. Oh, they got a car throw. We haven't seen that since our original fight. 65 and broke armor. That's rough. Left uppercut. Arm is still standing. Another left uppercut. Arm is barely standing. And they're done. Interesting. Okay. Oh, okay, we gotta wait on that. So what we want to do then, we can do... We can probably do this. Actually, they're not blocking, but they threw a bunch of left punches. No, it's not worth wasting that on a bonus round. Actually, I could push and then move back, and then... Hold on. We'll move back. Then we can do rifle bursting to get rid of the armor and do extra damage. Great. And then slug reload, that'll top that off. Already defending. We can then we'll do a heal now.
That's cheating, trash.
It's absolutely not cheating. And then and then we attack. Actually, that'll give us a 2, and then another. Now maybe we do this, and then the extra, and we rifle burst. It's kind of a waste, but it also saves us from some punches, so... It's a lot of damage, which is good. And we can just rifle burst. And then, yeah, that's basically it. That was a very productive round for us. Oh, they use nano repair. Okay. Junk engine overdrive. Pushback. Right punch. A little weaker on the right punch. Not much weaker, but a little weaker. Okay, there we go. So... yeah, we can do this. Yeah. We start putting damage on this body. 120, really? Okay, this is kind of a big move, but... oh, it's on cooldown? Oh no! I forgot about it having a cooldown. I guess we can slug reload. That's frustrating. And now we're leaving an action point on the table that there's nothing we can do with. Now we're gonna lose this arm, but we can get it back next turn. Wait, can I slug reload again and just... oh, I can't. Perfect. Okay. Oh, junk shield. They did have a shield move. Wow, that's a lot of shield move, too. 70 just across the board. And then just a right punch. Oh, yeah, we might just be toast. Put up a good fight, though. Yeah, let's get this back. This has another day of another thing of cooldown? Really? I would have not guessed that to be the situation, but alright. Okay, it's got its shield up. Yeah, we're probably donezo here. Unfortunately. Oh. Well. I mean, we did a lot of damage, considering everything we went through here, but... yeah, we're probably donezo right now. Wow, yeah, they've almost maxed out their armor, or their, re-healed their chest, and we are losing armor quickly. Car throw, okay. If we had a way to... if, like, they lose that armor, or, like, the shield soon, we might be okay, but... I mean, can we disable the arm? And will that allow us to attack the chest? this. And then we can slug reload, and that'll top us off. I mean, this does more damage. We don't really need to knock back more. And this will break the arm. Yeah, I guess we can try this and see what happens. Okay. See if we can survive another round of them punching us. Junk engine overdrive. And a right punch. I mean, they didn't repair that, so... Now we're about to get our arm back. Okay, and then from here... Oh, actually, wait. Oh, I don't have... No, that's fine. Do this. Okay. So then... I'm not going to be able to reload, but I can armor. That. Oh, the armor. Wait, what? Oh, I guess because of last time. Well, that sucks, but that's fine. I mean, their arm still broke, so I guess they're gonna have to fix it. Yeah, that's the best I'm gonna be able to do. Yeah, they got their arm back. Not much, though. A guillotine head. 85 to our torso. Oh my. And they got another junk shield? Oh, but it only gave them... Okay. It only gave them armor. And a shield bash. Oh my god! That did 70 damage across the board? Oh man, we were so close. Wow, keeping that arm disabled though. That's definitely the goal with that. And apparently we would have been better off being up close to them so they couldn't shield bash us. Holy cow. Alright. Alright, so we know we can defeat this one. We're just out of this one. We'll do this one, and that should give us another, like, level or maybe two. This one's tough, but at least we know we can do it. Yeah, I think we did this last time, and then that disabled shielding and the gun. Which worked out really well for us. Alright, let's see what you got. Yeah, that bonus that we gave ourselves to the extra morale thing is very useful. Ultimate knockback. Okay. Didn't do very much damage, though, which is good. It's about 90 damage. That's not great, but it's actually not terrible either. Second rifle, or we can do that. This will give us 1 point back, which we should have at least opening for.
That's cheating, trash.
Boom. I can slug reload and then shoot. Wait, what else is on cooldown? Oh, they're both on cooldown. Okay, so defend. Shoot, and then reload. I guess it doesn't really matter the order for this part.
Now that's damage.
Well, it is something. You're not wrong. I think I want to be close because she can use her Buster thing on me now, which does a lot of damage. Can I do that? I can't push. I mean, it's extra damage, which is going to hurt, but we should be okay. Because I think the punch is better than getting hit by... Okay, so she pushed herself. Yeah, there we go. We got her off the 10. Oh my god, yeah, it does so much damage. All right. She pushed back into the 10. Okay. Okay. I don't have that yet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it like this. Slug. It's a waste, unfortunately, but we should be able to get the kill here. There we go. Perfect.
Congratulations, trash.
So yeah, definitely getting that one arm disabled is really useful. So maybe starting out with the part stunning punch first, and then worrying about armor breaking after that might actually be a little bit better at higher levels. That's all it gave us? I guess because it wasn't the first time we challenged them. Okay, and this goes all the way down to 30, right? Oh, only 25, so we're most of the way there. Never mind. Okay, let's do this again. Ooh, this is an interesting looking one. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to be able to have any kind of advantage on this one. Interesting. Wow, that's a lot of body armor, though. Holy cow. Let's go with the stun. God, that's so much body armor. Holy cow. Okay, and then I think that's it. Did I want to move back one? I'm going to move back one. And then see what they do with that. Warming up, okay. Like, that was more armor, I think. Exhausting punch.
Are you enjoying this?
Oof. Wow. But that's all they did. Interesting, okay. So they didn't really do much damage there. I think stunning that arm actually helped out a lot. God, it's got so much armor on it, though. Holy cow. That means its max armor is more... is higher than ours. I wonder how high it actually goes. I'm actually going to save that, and then... Is this a waste? No, it's probably fine. Okay. I'm gonna push it and then be at the -5 spot if it wants to hit us. Protective barrier. More armor on the arm. 1-2 knockdown. Pushed us. And then moved back. Interesting. Arm is definitely more messed up now. Oh, it's blocking. It's blocking arm. Okay. God, what's that much armor, too? I mean, there's nothing I can do but try to chip away at it. Oh, you know what I could do? Come on. So we do this. Wait. Actually, no, that's probably fine. So we do this. We just keep chipping away at this thing. And then we do a slug reload. And then I can heal. Heal the arm back up. The next turn we'll have another one ready. We can shoot one more time here. Slowly eat this thing's armor away. God. Move and push it into the -5 zone, and then we'll stay here. Wow, it's got healing too. Headbutt, okay. Okay, apparently its headbutt can bypass our shield. And a last resort, which is just an uppercut punch. Another one. Not a ton of damage on that, though. And then the push. Interesting. Oh, it push again. Really interesting. Okay. Okay, this is back up. And we have a heal. Okay. Oh, it's still taunting and it's got the repairs on this. So I guess if we punch this, this will disable the arm. We can do this. Oh, it doesn't disable that part of the... Oh, come on. Really? I thought if I disabled the arm, it would cause the shielding to go away. That's frustrating. That's actually incredibly frustrating. Oh, I gotta heal.
That's cheating, trash.
Absolutely not. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I don't think I did that optimally, but that's okay. Okay, well, it can't... Exhausting punches are right-handed, but that doesn't do very much damage. Also, apparently our guard is gone? Interesting. Yeah, apparently our guard is gone. That's interesting. I'm gonna try to get rid of this arm. God, it has so much armor, though. Okay, so now we can do something a little different. Cannon guard. Oh, we're actually loaded up there? Okay, there we go. It's actually better. Okay, arm is gone. Perfect. Now we can slug reload. And we can just move up. I'm gonna defend from here. Not that that helped much, but... Then they moved all the way back, and they moved all the way forward. Great. Okay, so we can heal the head. But we have revolver punch too. Hold on. So move up. Do that. We gotta do this. Defend. Do slug reload. Oh, I can shoot again. Cover the head. Going to finally explain the 1/infinity I introduced earlier in my story. Ooh, interesting. Dropping a little lore in book 2. Makes sense to me. Okay. Do I want to... 2? Yeah, he seems to not be preferring us to be so close to him. And this way he's still on a -5. Oh, he's got the healing going. But he didn't bring back the arm. Which is good. That means next turn we should be able to finish him off. Push. Another push. All your movement. Ooh, actually what we can do... It moves back, shoots, reload, and then move forward. Yeah, we should have enough movement for this. It's not optimal, but it's actually not terrible either. Okay, then we reload. That'll top that off. Then we can move back in here for an extra 5. And we can do cardiac arrest. Ooh, actually. How much health does he have left? 140? Actually, what would... I wouldn't be able to do it twice, though. No, I wouldn't. Okay, we'll do this then. So... Yeah, we'll just do this. Oh, that actually got there. That had enough damage in one punch. I didn't think we would get there. All right. My protag, okay, dropping it at the end of book 1. Oh, okay. My protag was a singular vision of himself that failed to complete his goal. My protag was the singular version of himself that failed to complete his goal. Oh, so he is one in the infinite of all that managed to fail. Interesting. Well, that seems correct. That seems like something you would write. That seems about right. There we go. We got to 20, everybody. We're very close to the end of the season pass. Hey, we just got a free pineapple. There we go. Hello? Oh, thank God. I thought it froze on us. Wait, why do I have... I apparently got 3 pineapples from that. I was not expecting 3 pineapples from that. All right, cool. All right. So, I mean, who do we level up for 3 pineapples then? I guess I can go check the pineapple. Oh, there's Mangoose. Pineapple God and see who's next.
The
But
the world is on fire. The Mangoose flies on by.
I'm curious to see if it's gonna go up now. Yeah, pineapple supply drop basically. I'm curious to see if now that pineapple is, I think, level 5.
Hell yeah.
And how much it's gone up. Because the last 2 levels, it's only been 3 pineapples for the next level. Okay, still nothing going on with you. Let's go over here and we'll just grind out 2 pineapples. Oh, hello.
Hey, bud. Uncle Hog went into the city today. He's got some merch stuck with the feds. It's a pain in Spain. So, how's it going for you guys? Got your next fight scheduled? I heard you're going for something big.
Something like that.
Ha! Can't wait to wipe that smirk off your face. You just wait.
We'll see about that.
Okay. Wait, can I not work? Barbara? Oh my god, I can't actually grind for pineapples here today. Is this a punishment? Have I done something to offend the pineapple god? Last time you handled it. Why are you not handling it this time? Oh, I didn't mean to give that to you. It's fine. Not a big deal. As long as ZZ lets us grind pineapples too, we're okay. Oh yeah, I forgot we can also go get our cash or free money. Which pineapples are not bought with. You cannot buy pineapples in this universe with money. The only way to earn them is digging them up yourself.
Things are looking good.
Okay, we'll just collect our money. Oh, back to 2,000 today. So it must be a randomly assigned number? Okay, we check in with you just to trigger it. Just to make sure we are.
Do you... Never mind.
Okay, got it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Well, it was fun yesterday. I'm not so much into games, but who could say no to that lovely girl? I'm looking forward to our next party.
Okay, I think cat bath we can get to. We have a lot of upgrades for cat bath, so the hard part is just I have to translate it. So it slows me down just a wee bit. Oh, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. That one did not have any natural flow to it at all. Okay, good. We can get doubles from this. Because I think with BDSM, we can't get doubles yet, right? The whole reason my pro tag was Isekai was that it let the strongest man on my fantasy world escape his fate by interacting with an anomaly of fate. Oh, so he kind of took its place in the weird, that line of fated things to happen. Ooh, that was an easy one. It's nice of them. Nope. Nope. Nah, he just became an anomaly 2 now. He's free from the bindings of fate, but in a much better way than the pro tag. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Just gotta stay. Nope. Stay focused. Oh god, that was hard. Okay, got it. Okay, there's one pineapple. We just need one more, we're good. Because we have those extra 3, I'm not gonna get greedy and try to grind out a whole bunch today. This is what, a 30-second? 45. It's crazy I'm only getting halfway though with this. I'm either doing it very slow, which is possible, or like I'm still missing a lot of upgrades somehow. Oh. That one almost got me. There's our second pineapple. Perfect. I guess technically the max that would go to is what? 24? One letter for each of the alphabet? Okay. Let's go check the hospital. I'm very curious to see what pineapple's at now. Okay. Okay, pineapple's up to 5. So I could go... So level 5, we need 5. Level 3 and 4 was 3. Level 5 is 5. I mean, do I just go give the 5 I've got to... Or the 4? I only got 4. Oh, no! I guess in that case... I guess I can give 2 more to Fancy Jack, and we'll get Fancy Jack leveled up. Or do I go grind out 1 more and give them all the pineapple? Let's go check out the Midnight Rider first. Let's go check and see if anybody new is here. Maybe some lore or something on this next pilot. That guy. No, nothing? Alright.
Had lots of fun last night. That kid of yours, she's quite the artist. I'm glad I took the time off to help her out. I guess she'll be staying for the long ride.
Seems like it.
So, what's your plan now?
Win some fights, cash in big, get out of town.
I feel ya. As much as I like it here, this ain't my place.
Interesting. Well, it's 8:10, and I have a couple of things I need to get done tonight. So what I'll do is I'll grind out... we'll go check on this. There might be like a little bit of a lore thing we can talk to him about. But I think I'll go grind out a little bit more, see if I can't get one more pineapple, and then we'll call it. Oh, I can talk to you.
Hi, gangster man. I spoke with your daughter today.
Nah, but she ain't my...
We got lots in common. She said lots about you. Seems like I was right. You're a nice guy after all. Maybe she could work part-time here. My mother also liked her a lot, so this is gonna be awesome. I've never had a friend my age before. I guess I should take her to the shooting gallery.
What?
Maybe we'll borrow my mother's truck for a spin.
Sayuki disagrees. Shade is just in shock. Alright, fair. Can I talk to you now?
Quit standing there like a chump.
Nope, I guess not. And anything to buy? Not a thing. Grocery store is completely empty, everybody. Always remember that. Can't buy pineapples at the grocery store. Quote of this module, basically. Okay, well, let's go back to the scrapyard here. Come on, just one pineapple a day at least. That's all I need, actually, to make this day work. Cat bath, yeah. At least I don't have to do super good at this to get, you know, the items we need. I'm doing, like, good enough, and that's all we need, which is really appreciative. Just got it in there, just barely. Oh, and another pineapple? Let's go. That's all we needed. We needed one more. Sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. Okay, let's go. I'll go give him the pineapple and see. We'll get him up to level 6 then. We checked in with everybody. So now, unless a cutscene happens, there shouldn't be any other more drama for the day, because I don't have any daily tasks, so we just give Pineapple 5 pineapples. Hey dude, it's a good thing you brought a pineapple today. I brought 5, but that's fine. I think everybody should have a pineapple once in a while, you know. You've had a lot of pineapples recently, my friend. Hey, seems like my old man won a horse bet. He sent us the cash prize. Wow, $3,000. If only I could buy some pineapples with that. All right, so our knife, it's up there now. Let's go check and see what it's actually at. So it should be at level 6. How many do we need? Okay, level 6 is also still 5. So maybe it's only going to go up on every other number, on the odd numbers. So at 7, it'll go up to 7. And then 9, it'll go up to 9, maybe? God, the amount of pineapples we're going to need, though. It's getting absurd. I really hope they introduce a more reliable way to get pineapples. Having to grind them out like this is brutal. And especially if the only thing I'm getting for them is just cash, which I don't need. I have 70,000 real deal dollars right now. Okay, I wanted to check. It goes to... Okay, it goes to 25, and we're at 20. So we've got 5 levels left, basically. Okay, that's not so bad. Save. I'm just going to override this one. This is the same day, just a little later. All right. There we go. Okay, quit this. All right. So, what did we learn? That's an important thing. What did we learn? What did we learn? We learned so we learned Shade, I guess. So the dog has to know that Shade kidnapped his mom, right? That would be how that has to work. Hold on. Also, I realized I should do something right here. Hold on. I'll take this. I'm gonna slide it all the way over here. And then we're gonna lock it. So this way it looks like I'm looking at chat if there was chat. But yeah, so but Duke, well, because they had that second conversation when it was just the two of them about how's your mom liking vacation or whatever, and he's like, oh, she's loving vacation. So I feel like that's implying that Duke knows that Shade had her kidnapped, but she's actually on vacation, but he's not acting like that, so I don't know. It's very weird. Unless it's supposed to imply that Shade pulled strings instead of her being kidnapped. She thinks she's on vacation. So she got it downgraded from a kidnapping to a vacation. Does that make sense? I don't know. What's something else? What's something we did learn though? More about the pineapple delivery. More about pineapple requirements. Apple requirements. Requirements. We learned more about that. What else? We learned some of the... I feel like we learned what to expect as our mecha rank increases regarding enemy difficulty. Because we're starting to, with those challenges, we're starting to see kind of our steps as they're going forward. I mean, we blew through that last fight pretty easy. It's story related, so I feel like we're doing okay. We have probably a little ways until we get up towards more of a, maybe like a level. Okay. Random anime. Is that a yes? Nodders. Okay. Yes. Got it. So more of a, what we should expect probably once we get towards the end of the challenge rankings. What else did we learn? Nebraska goes all in on her party planning. Like, just really went over the top with the extra blood and gore and everything. And the new kind of story she felt was scarier than the other ones, which is very funny to me. And then what else? What is the last thing? The last thing we learned is Oh, we learned that Sayuki, what's her name? Chella? Oh, that's true. Okay, I like that one a little bit better. Well, yeah, we'll do that one. We'll do that one. We learned that Duke can sense ghost cats. Duke. That's a weird. Duke can sense ghost cats. That's a great one. He can sense ghosts. He can sense cats so well, even ghost cats. That's impressive. Okay, so we've got more. We learned more about the pineapple requirements going forward. What to expect of our mecha rank increasing regarding enemy difficulty. Nebraska goes all in on her party planning, and Duke can sense ghost cats because he hates cats so much he can sense even ghost ones. I'm very curious to see how that's going to play out and like what the payoff for that's going to be. So scheduling. This is where it's going to get a little interesting, folks. Listen in. Tomorrow, 6 p.m., I have decided I'm going to do a 24-hour Elden Ring stream. I'm sure it's going to go great. I'm sure I'm not going to die on stream. That never would happen, for sure. Never going to die on stream. Nope. I'm mostly worried about, honestly, the tech holding up more than anything. Because 24 hours of to the internet gods that I pray that I have internet and things are working. I guess worst case scenario is maybe if the internet goes down, I just take an hour break and see what happens. But that's tomorrow, 6 p.m. and that'll run till Saturday, Saturday at 6 p.m., which means we will not be doing an immersive, aka no face cam horror stream. We will instead be doing Elden Ring. Yeah, so no horror module tomorrow or Saturday. Tuesday though, we will continue our playthrough of Cloudpunk at 4:30. If this last week we actually got some challenges with timers and such, and we seem to be about halfway through or more, which is interesting and good to know. We've got our car, I think, fully upgraded now, which is also good to know. And we also found out what the punch cards were for. But yeah. Actually, maybe, hold on. Well, I guess I could adjust the camera a little, just a smidge. Okay, that's probably fine. And then next Thursday, we will continue this 4:30 here on Twitch, more Wolfstride. We'll see what's coming up next. I don't know what to expect next. They constantly just throw random stuff at us, so it's been very, very interesting. But if you want to get caught up on this or any of the other stuff, we have the YouTube repository, Raven Hillbrook Inc. Hillbrook is one word, INC. Links are in chat on the info page. Anything I've streamed, I put up there with light editing. We also have the Discord. Links for that are in chat and on the info page. General discussion, recommendations if you want to see me play something specific. Art, any kind of art you produce. Animal photos and videos and stuff. Thanks, Ika. You have a good one too. Hope to see you back maybe a little bit tomorrow and maybe a little bit on Saturday, depending on whatever you're up to. If not, that's also okay. Let's see. But yeah, Discord. So lots of stuff to post in over there on the Discord. Last but not least, we have the Twitter at Hillbrook Inc. Hillbrook is one word, INC. Schedule reminders, updates if there are changes, and messages from management to the board. If you need a well-thought-out solution, you need the thinking solution. Raven Hillbrook Inc. Thinking Solutions. Again, board members, thank you all so much for being here. Ika, of course. Ladies Entry for running HR. OSR for swinging by. I know we had Juno stop by. We had Filet Mignon stop by. Thank you. Cheng Marai, thank you for stopping by. Any of the lurkers, of course. I don't know if I saw Hilda Geist. I know she came up quite a bit, but yeah. But yeah. Oh, and OSR, if I didn't say OSR, of course. Lurkers, you help the Twitch world go around. Always greatly appreciate it. Anybody who checks out the VODs here on Twitch, thank you. Anybody who checks out the VODs over in the YouTube repository, thank you. Anything to get the numbers to go up, the likes, the subscribes, the shares, the upvotes, the thumbs up, all that stuff is always greatly appreciated to help us grow the board and have more people in here for conversation. But I think that's got it about covered. I think that has about got it covered for me. Again, board members, I hope to see you back or check in at any point over that 24-hour period. But if you're busy, that's fine too. I just hope you have a good one in general. I'm going to end the stream and do a little bit of work for tomorrow off stream, because yes. And then I'm clocking on going home and going to bed and trying to get a lot of sleep. And then I go to work tomorrow and hopefully I get off work early so I can come home and take a nap. And then I have 24 hours of Elden Ring. Come and watch a contractor die on stream, everybody. But have a good night. Bye. Oh, God.